It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code. alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors. Must be 21 plus to purchase.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. You know, November, they call it Movember for Men's Health Awareness Month. And you know who can help you with that? My friends at Life Imaging FLA. We've had so many listeners who have gone to Life Imaging FLA and gotten that screening for their heart and also for cancer and found out early and were able to save their lives. That is the truth. According to the National Cancer Institute, over 75 million cancer deaths have been prevented through early detection and screening. Movember. It's important. Take care of yourself by calling Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. There's a few minimum requirements, but this is a great value. And ask about full body cancer screening. It's super important to do. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. Make sure you tell them Russ and the Monster sent you. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up that cell phone and dial pound 250.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The 3 best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Monday, November 17th. And more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
What's going on, Josh?
Good day.
And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you got to do is send a dispatch. Head on over to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time. How's everybody doing on a Monday?
Oh, ready to party.
You had a pretty busy weekend, I think, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You sure did. I would say mostly surrounding the semifinals for the NWSL Championship.
Right.
Orlando Pride were up.
Did you do any warp touring?
Oh, no. I did try very hard on Saturday. But, things did not follow through.
A lot of people in my social media feed were very much reliving their high school years.
80,000 people were there, and it looked awesome. And I also have to give a shout-out to Wall Street because they had a pre-Warped Tour party, and I saw a man, I think for the first time in many years without cops trying to get them down, on top of one of the poles, just and then slammed his body on people's faces.
All right.
It was rock and roll.
It was a big festival. I looked at the lineup. I knew a lot of the bands on there. I did not know a lot of the bands on there.
A lot of the bands.
How many did you know? Hot shot.
Show me the lineup and I'll tell you 100%.
There was a lot that we listened to growing up, and there were some where I said, I feel like my age is showing.
A little bit.
So I did. Also, speaking of age, I tuned into the the live stream, and I was fully laying down, eating pasta off my chest. There was a bowl.
Like an otter.
And then one song I knew, I was like, babe, this is when I was in sophomore in high school, and then rocked out and went right back to sleep.
Oh, good for you. I didn't even know they were
nice.
live streaming it until the last band was playing, I think. But a lot of people went and checked that out over the weekend. Let us know if you were at Warped Tour. You were talking about Wall Street. They have a whole Warped Tour bar there now.
Oh, yeah.
The
Warped Pour.
Warped Pour. I have not been.
Playing words.
They were interviewing some guy on the news, and it just seemed a little sad because he was like, "Yeah, we're trying to tell people that downtown is cool again, and so this has just been a really big weekend for us." And I was like, I mean,
downtown was cool again.
It looked like Wall Street was banging. Good for them. Let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours. And we go to Venezuela, where there was I believe this is the Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro, was
very
doing
controversial president, mind you.
He was doing a rally, and he was trying to call for peace as the Trump administration bolsters a military presence off the coast in an effort to curb drug trafficking. And he broke into song. Here is President Maduro of Venezuela. I did it too late.
Segundo punto de trabajo.
Second task, peace.
Peace.
You got that part?
Yeah, he said that in
Hacer
English.
todo por la paz.
Do everything for peace.
Como decía John Lennon, ¿no?
As John Lennon used to say.
Alfred Nazaret, ¿cómo era la canción de John Lennon?
Let's sing the song.
Imagine us people.
He didn't quite get it right.
Imagining us people.
They had the music ready for him, so it seemed like it was planned, but he did not have the lyrics quite ready.
Did he not catch the COVID video in which...
Maybe he thought that he could soar where others failed, you know, like he could.
No, but now he's there.
He could raise up where others, just were not doing very great
Everyone's
with
on
the
the
COVID
ground.
thing. I have a runner up for the opening clip because
Give it to me, baby.
I loved this over the weekend. Pulled up Instagram and looked on Barstool Sports, and I said, "Hey, I know where that is." There is a young lady who was being challenged by a man who thought that she did not know the name of her team's quarterback. First of all, have you seen this video?
I have not. Mm-mm.
You're a Dolphins fan?
Tao. It's Tao.
Tao?
Tao.
Tao what?
Quarterback Tao.
Quarterback Tao.
That's it, yeah.
Josh, have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Do you know the name of the Miami Dolphins quarterback?
Tua.
Tua what?
Tattaglia. Something
Tua
like that. He's not
Tattaglia.
Italian.
All right.
I don't- it's a Polynesian last name. What do you want from me?
Listen to this woman.
Who's your quarterback? Do you know?
She has been, that was a young woman, and you guys recognize that area they're at, right?
Yeah.
Who's your quarterback? Do you know?
That is downtown Orlando, outside Casey's on Central, where the
Look
three
at
of us just were there a matter of weeks ago to kind of throw some back after the big roast event. That was
is
right
correct.
where that was.
I forgot about that.
That about us being there?
Yeah, just for a minute, and then I remember.
That young lady posted that on Instagram, and it has since been picked up by.
What's the direct quote? Tua, how about that bitch?
No, that's his
Tua
last name.
Tagovailoa, bitch.
Tagovailoa?
Or Vailoa.
Vailoa.
Tagovailoa, bitch.
Many people were impressed at her very correct pronunciation of Tua's name, and but that was
I
picked
couldn't
up
even
by.
get the first name right.
I saw that on Barstool
Tao.
Sports, and I went, "Oh, I know exactly where that is." It took me a second to realize it was Barstool that had even posted it because I thought it was just a random video from downtown Orlando.
And you gotta love moments like that. I got very excited, and it was many years ago now, where a man dressed as the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, the famous Easter Bunny brawl.
Got in a fight defending, I think, a woman who's getting her ass kicked by her boyfriend or something like that. And I'm like, well, look at that. Right in front of Sac Comedy Lab.
Uh-huh.
How fun.
We
It's
made
nice.
it.
And also congratulations to... and the Miami Dolphins for
Finally.
winning. It's second in a row,
Yay.
but the very first NFL game in Madrid, Spain, in España. They played at Real Madrid's Santiago Bernabeu Stadium.
We love the
Bernabeu.
football.
What was it?
What
Football.
did you say?
Bernabeu?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the word. I'm
Oh.
just questioning your pronunciation is all.
Bernabeu.
Bernabeu.
I'm giving myself a ding on that one.
Sure.
I nailed that. The game.
I believe you.
Miami Dolphins defeating the Washington Commanders 16-13 in overtime, led by one Mr. First ever NFL regular season game to be played in Spain. I have great news for a lot of people, but mostly me.
Okay.
Oh,
Great news for a lot
it's
of
all
people.
about you.
How
But yeah, this
convenient.
one's going to be a little bit for me because the Federal Aviation Administration said Sunday it's lifting all restrictions on commercial flights. If you were worried about your traveling, which mostly my wife was, the ones that were imposed at 40 major airports during the country's longest government shutdown, airlines were told they could resume their regular schedules beginning this morning at 6 a.m. The announcement was made in a joint statement by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. Thank you. Of Real World fame, which every once in a while we bring that up, and there's people that get so pissed off. He's more than just the Real World guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
What
a
else is it
NASA
then?
guy now.
He is. He's a Transportation Secretary.
Say it with me, America.
But also Real World. And also FAA Administrator Brian Bedford. They said the staffing shortages were a big concern at ATC facilities during the shutdown, but now everything should be fine and everybody should be able to do their regular amount of flying, which is nice because
You're
the
leaving
holidays
this
are coming
weekend.
up. I'm
or
leaving.
you just got back.
No, I'm leaving Thursday morning.
Oh.
Leaving Thursday
Can
morning.
you believe this guy?
To the I got to go places too, you know. I got gonna go celebrate our wedding anniversary in New York City.
Happy anniversary.
Going to
So
a Broadway
sweet.
show for the first time.
Which one?
You've never been to a Broadway show?
Not on Broadway.
Oh, hot damn. What are you going to go see?
Hades
Kinky
Town.
Boots?
No, Hades Town, which I've never seen before, but apparently
In Hades Town.
it's the story of the old the devil story, you know, Persephone,
The old
Right,
the
right,
devil.
right.
where you're not supposed to look back.
Oh, that one?
No,
The
that's
ancient
wicked.
Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice.
Oh,
Wow.
Good luck.
You're going to have a
had my
blast.
Greek wrong. I'm gonna have to look up
Real
the
laugh
soundtrack
riot.
on the plane on the way, or if
Is that
we're-
all that was available? Or
No, it was just one we hadn't seen before. She Ashley might have seen it before. I don't know. She picked it. I've done very little
She's a smart
planning in
lady.
this whole thing, but we're going to Hades Town and eating at some ridiculous restaurants while we're going to be there. So
Credit
that
card.
should be fun.
Sbarro's.
You got it. Let's take a look at the box office numbers. Big upset because Glenn Powell's Running Man was supposed to be like the big one over the weekend, and it got slammed by Now You See Me, Now You Don't, the third installment in the Now You See Me franchise.
what?
Those are still going.
It got beat out by a Thrice movie?
Yes. We just watched the Now You See Me movies again recently, and I think they're not great, but they're somehow fun to watch. I don't get it. I don't get why. Like, I sit there, I go, this is not a great, it's not
I
a great
started
movie,
the
but it's
first
fun
one.
to watch.
I remember watching it in theaters, and it was a long time ago. And then I started to rewatch, but I was maybe 10 minutes in, thinking it was that one where they count the cards and Kevin Spacey's involved in.
No,
that.
that's 21.
Yeah. So after I realized it's not 21, I shut it down.
So you're not
There's my
a
magic
you're not
trick.
a, you're not a Now You See Me. Does Nicole like Now You See Me?
Nope, she likes to see the stuff all the time. Before, after, and now. Am I right?
She hate.
She doesn't like the Now You Don't part. Thank you. The Ruben Flesher directed Now You See Me 3 top domestic charts with an estimated $21.3 million over Running Man's $17 million. And the reason I asked if you and Nicole were into it, because the reason it's getting so much play in the box office numbers,
Lesbian stuff.
no, females, just in general. Females are turning
Lesbians love
out.
magic.
Yeah, we do.
Females are turning out in droves to see the third installment in the long dormant franchise about the group of thieving musicians. They're responsible for
We love magic.
54% of all tickets sold so far. I guess girls like Now You See Me. They like the kid that played Mark Zuckerberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg is in it.
I don't.
You don't like him?
I mean, he's fine,
He's a
but
weirdo.
it's just like he plays the same role every time, and it's like
A neurotic Jew.
stuttering and
Wow, that's interesting.
now I got magic, but
He's always very super serious in his roles. I don't know. This is like the only other thing that I really know him from besides Now You See Me. In fact, I used to get him confused with Michael Cera, like all the
okay,
time.
there are two different
Yeah,
people.
Michael Cera's
Easily.
actually funny.
Yeah, but they both
You
had
never
curly
saw-
hair, and I just didn't really pay much attention to their faces.
Oh, they all look the same.
This was
Zombieland.
This was before I watched Arrested Development. Like,
Oh, okay.
I'm talking like I only knew Michael Cera from. Well, I thought the Social
Juno.
Network, but I was wrong. Juno was one of them too. They said
Super bad.
females bought up 54% of all tickets sold so far in North America. Solid exit scores among moviegoers are making up for so-so reviews. A B+ cinema score and 80% audience on Rotten Tomatoes. Running Man, led by Glenn Powell, who I watched on SNL over the weekend.
How'd that go?
Pretty good, I thought. I thought him bringing up his UPS driver bit was kind of funny. Not everybody thought that.
Didn't he get some heat for something he did?
I think it was that.
Oh.
I mean, there might have been other
How
things.
dare you,
I don't
Glenn.
know. But I guess the whole story was he was supposed to host SNL like right around like the Top Gun time. And
Okay.
then COVID hit, and they had to be like, "No, we're not doing this.
Sorry,
you
Glenn.
can't host." And they waited 5 years to bring him back, which seemed kind of rude because he was like super excited about it, and the UPS driver rolled up to deliver packages, and they're all celebrating in the front yard and taking selfies and stuff. And he's like, "What's the big deal?" And he's like, "I'm hosting SNL," and then he never did for 5 years.
That'll teach him.
But they said the Running Man's exit scores mirror Now You See Me. One big difference, the gender breakdown. The Running Man is skewing male, but they are also competing with Predator Badlands, who was number 3 in the box office. So the females did it for Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Break the glass ceiling.
I thought that they were done with that series.
Predator?
No, the Now You See Me.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I thought like that was over. In fact, I thought they should have called the first one the second one Now You Don't, because it just made
What was
sense.
it? Now You See Me too?
I believe it was just
That's
nice.
a stupid
There
ass
might have
name.
been.
Now you hear me. Now
might
you
have been
smell
something
me.
else. Anyway, we got a lot to get to on the show today. We'll get to your dispatches. You can send dispatches in at thenewsjunkie.com. We're going to figure out what's going on with Reverend Jesse Jackson. Is he on life support? Some people are saying yes, he is in the hospital. There's a vegan restaurant who tried to make a big change and is very surprised that people are mad at them. And when we come back, a very, very terrible, no good, very bad idea for an auction. That auction has been canceled. We'll find out why. That's all coming up next, plus your dispatches on The News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You won't be running into trouble on most of the major roadways except I-4. There's an accident eastbound before World Drive, off to the shoulder, slowing things down. You're going to run into some delays between Osceola Parkway and Apopka Vineland Road. The ramp's partially blocked due to an object on the roadway getting cleared up from Hiawassee Road to Maitland Boulevard. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions.
Hello. Dull Mike, what's happening? Sean did not retire, no. He's just taking the day off. Reportedly going to watch the Beach Boys. Hadestown is going to make me cry, somebody said. All right, I don't mind. Somebody said Epcot was insane yesterday. The Beach Boys played yesterday as well, I think. Predator was fantastic from Miette. How's everything sound on the stream? Is everything... I know probably the delay is a little weird, and everything's always a little different when Sean's not here, but no matter who's hosting. He's kind of sad. It's good. It's my favorite. It was great from the beginning to the end. Good morning. Sounds as good as always. Well, that's all I can ask for. That's heard he sing the Island Boys instead. Stamos is going to be there. We saw a post from Stamos over the weekend. I think he's playing the drums with the Beach Boys. How was Cows and Cabs? I only saw a couple pictures, Bootsy Moonshine. But let me see if there's some dispatches I can line up. That is a long dispatch. All right. They had a THC drink lounge this year. Interesting. They did not do that for Swan Dolphins Food and Wine Classic, but they brought back the Bubbles Lounge. I spent a lot of time there. A lot of time. Anyway, we've got about a minute and a half. I'm going to pull some stories here, and happy Monday, y'all. Thanks for coming.
Is their number one perk at work extra PTO? Nope. Gym memberships? Guess again. It's free lunch. And what's the best way to order food for work? Easy Cater, a food tool built for the modern workplace. With online ordering from a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget, employee meal programs, and more. All on one platform. So perk up your workplace with Easy Cater. Order now at easycater.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Magic 107.7, Orlando's Christmas station. Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
WESH 2 News Sunrise, weekday mornings starting at 4:30.
If Bill Paxton calls F5 tornadoes the finger of God, they're pulling it.
Just a little bit. How's everybody doing for a Monday? Thanks for tuning in. It's the News Junkie. Sean is out today. I think he's supposed to be going to see the Beach Boys.
I'm sorry. What?
That was the big. He decided
to go see the Beach Boys.
He decided that he hadn't taken a day off in a while, and he said, "I want to go see the Beach Boys at Epcot." And they played yesterday, so we were kind of wondering.
But he was planning on getting slammed at the Beach Boys concert.
Maybe? I don't know. I wanted to know because I think one of the biggest letdowns going to see a concert is not hearing your favorite song, and I think the only one he wants to hear is Kokomo. And I do have a couple set lists from yesterday.
Kokomo in? Kokomo no. Coco no.
I want to say Kokono, but it's
Coco-Yo.
No, it looks like. How could they not do it? I mean, how could they not play Kokomo?
That's ridiculous.
It doesn't look like they did any of the things that. Oh, this is a list of hits right here. I mean,
Talk to me.
Banger after banger. So if you're on your way to Beach Boys, just mute for a couple seconds. California Girls.
Ooh.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Banger.
Surfing USA.
Oh, yeah.
Good Vibrations. Don't Worry Baby. Little Deuce Coupe. I Get Around.
Little
which
Deuce Coupe.
my mother had I Get Around on 45, and I played the hell out of that thing. God Only Knows, Kokomo, and Fun, Fun, Fun. Those are just all like hits. It just hit.
All the Beach Boys still.
Oh, no.
It's just
No,
one.
only
I don't know if you heard, Sabrina, but Brian Wilson is dead. I don't. This is something we covered ad nauseum.
Fatality.
Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, no longer with us. But there's like one or two Beach Boys still around, and then there's John Stamos. John Stamos will be on stage with them at Epcot, at least according to his social media.
Have mercy.
Somebody who is also still with us, but got a little banged up. We talked Friday about Senator John Fetterman. He had himself a little tumble. He fell near his home in Braddock because of
Those basketball shorts.
Probably was wearing basketball shorts. He had ventricular fibrillation, which is
We have a commercial about that.
No, that's atrial fibrillation.
Damn it.
Atrial fibrillation is the one that your Apple Watch checks for.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
My heart was racing making spaghetti.
That's another. It's a hard
I was
to make.
losing breath reading a book.
That's the other one.
That is what atrial fibrillation tends to produce in some people. At least
millions suffer every year.
At least the ones that
Can you imagine
make
if you try to read a
commercials.
book while eating spaghetti? You're dead.
No, it's making spaghetti. It was you have to eating the spaghetti probably though.
Yeah,
I think you're still dead.
almost lost my breath eating angel hair
Still
last
dead.
night.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
That's what I call it. What were you saying
That's
about?
what you call what?
My sweet angel.
Fetterman posted on X. He posted a picture of his face. He looked a little banged up. Let's see if News 8 NBC has
Home in
this.
western Pennsylvania after a fall that sent him to the hospital earlier this week. The Democratic senator posted this photo on X today, sharing that he received 20 stitches,
Why does
but
it
he
look
has
like a
fully
mugshot?
recovered from that fall.
I think it just cropped it. He just took the picture really close because I don't think he was holding a coffee. I don't think they give you like Starbies for your mugshot in
Would you like
At least
one Frappuccino before you're jailed?
But no, he said he got 20 stitches. He was at home recovering from the fall. The ventricular fibrillation is like a different side of the heart than the atrial. But
both of them make you pass out.
I don't think you want any fibrillation
No
is the
fibs.
general rule. You want no fib. Fetterman saying, I'm overwhelmed and profoundly grateful for all the well wishes. That guy can't catch a break sometimes.
Not at all.
Fetterman was famously let's do good stuff for America.
Yes, but right after saying that, or right before, was a stroke or something along those lines.
Yeah, no, he had that too. Over to Disney Plus. Are you guys both Disney Plus subscribers?
No, not at all. Huh?
No? Neither of you.
No, I don't want to pay for that.
I have to be because I have a child.
Yes, you have.
I have a child.
I have a child.
Mickey Lovin' child, as a matter of fact. I know a friend who's borrowing someone else's login.
Got it. Okay.
But
Gosh.
as far as that package goes, I am trying to stay away as much as possible because I got Hulu when it first came out.
I was just told that we switched to the bundle. I was told you
So
might
you
have
have ads now?
No ads, but like we bundled it with Hulu because we already had Hulu. But now they're coming out, and this sounds really dumb, especially coming from a streaming service.
Dare you?
That just doubled in price for some people. There was this huge outrage on Disney Plus, and people were posting their emails from iTunes or from the Apple Store saying like, "Hey, here was the old Disney Plus price." And now it's going to be twice as much money to have Disney Plus. And for that, I would say, if I'm going to pay that much for Disney Plus, I would like you to provide all the content. You can pay other studios, like, you can buy up Marvel and Star Wars. I think that's great. I think you can license movies, and that's great. But this that they've announced is stupid and not worth the
Is
money.
that the whole thing though, where you have to go into like your YouTube account and claim a $20 credit, but it takes certain steps? It had something to do with Disney.
That's the ESPN thing.
That's for YouTube TV. If you're a YouTube TV subscriber, there are some steps you can take to get a $20 credit for the time that there were no ABC, ESPN, anything Disney owned, which included Disney Channel, Disney Junior, any of the stuff that a lot of the babies watch. A lot of mad babies, just pissed off. But Disney boss Bob Iger has said the company's streaming service will soon allow subscribers to create and view AI-generated content.
Oh,
why?
Why?
Exactly. I mean,
you pay for that.
You're paying to create and also watch other people's creations.
Okay.
Speaking during the company's latest earning call, Iger said Disney Plus would change to also host user-generated content for the first time.
That they own completely if you want to host it there.
Sort of making it into a YouTube, which YouTube has a paid tier, but I think it's not as much as Disney Plus's paid tier is. And that's just to remove ads from the user-generated content. This, you're already paying for, and they're going to start, it looks like, flooding you with a bunch of AI slop that may or may not feature Disney IP. So it says they'll be able to host user-generated content in a step that looks to set open the floodgates. Fans can make their own creations featuring the likes of Darth Vader, Iron Man, and characters from Frozen. Cool. They're in the midst of rolling out the biggest and most significant changes from a product perspective, they say.
I mean, cable is looking a little bit more and more attractive as this stuff starts to pile on.
They said the exact details still to be announced. Iger suggested Disney Plus subscribers would be able to generate and share content, including short-form videos. Basically, they're going to have shorts now, and there's going to be an AI aspect to it. And what you're paying them for now is not strictly their content, but they're wanting other people to fill in some of the blanks there. There was an auction, very terrible idea for an auction in Germany. And
what are we beating on?
Well,
they've never had bad ideas in Germany.
This is actually funny you bring that up. Poland's foreign minister said Sunday that an offensive auction, they've canceled it. We're very sorry. They said 9. There's 9 not going to happen. An offensive auction of Holocaust artifacts has been canceled in Germany.
Do I hear $2? $3?
Following complaints from Holocaust survivors.
$1,000?
They made the comments on the X platform that Radoslaw Sikorski, which is Poland's foreign minister, said he and German foreign minister Johann Wadful agreed that such a scandal must be prevented.
I pity Wadful.
Earlier, a Holocaust survivors group called on the German auction house Felsman to cancel Monday's sale of hundreds of artifacts, including, and this is like, I don't know, even
crazy?
Reading this, I don't know how this got as far as it did, because it just sounds like very sad and just a terrible idea.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Did you just climax?
Hundreds of Holocaust artifacts, including letters written by prisoners and other documents that identify many people by name. A listing on the auction house said that all that stuff was gone by mid-afternoon. They didn't immediately respond to calls. Over 600 lots of items.
And if someone bought it all up?
No, they canceled it.
Oh.
They were going to sell it. They were going to see how much they could get for it. Letters written by prisoners from concentration camps to loved ones at home. Gestapo index cards.
Weird move.
Yeah. I didn't even know they had Gestapo index cards. And other perpetrator documents. The auction was titled The System of Terror, but it is...
all right.
So what are they doing with that stuff?
I don't know.
You would think
Just give it to a museum.
You would think it should be in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
Give it to maybe the families of the people, the next of kin.
That says the documents of persecution in the Holocaust belong to the families of the victims. They should be displayed in museums or memorial exhibitions.
That you have to pay an entry fee for.
And not degraded to mere commodities. I think I'd rather pay an entry fee to see them and contribute to their preservation than buy it up to put on display at your house. It just seems like a really gross thing.
Well, and where was that money going?
to I don't know whoever owns those things right now, and so they're canceled that. They said, we're sorry, that was a bad idea, we apologize.
Our bad.
My bad. Also, Reverend Jesse Jackson is in the news. There's been a back and forth on whether or not he's on life support.
Oh.
The civil rights leader remains hospitalized. He's receiving care to manage his blood pressure. Sources close to his family told CNN on Sunday. In a statement released, the family said he is breathing on his own, which was separate than another report that was released.
That he was not breathing on his... That's very particular fake news.
There was another report that said he was on life support and his breath was on the assistance of machines. The separate source added he had been receiving medication to raise his blood pressure, which is a form of life support. In the last 24 hours, his condition has improved. He's been able to maintain stable blood pressure without the assistance of medication, but further details about his condition have not been released. Jackson is how old?
87.
Josh? 86.
He is 84. 84 years young, the Reverend Jesse Jackson. One of my favorite SNL bits that he was a part of was when they had him on Weekend Update just to read Green Eggs and Ham. They just had Reverend Jesse Jackson open the book. He read the entire book in it sounded like black preacher sermon form.
Go ahead.
I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them with a mouse. It was, kind of like that.
Pretty good.
You get the picture.
See at realradio.fm.
What?
CC Jack at realradio.fm.
Nothing wrong with that. There's also nothing wrong with this thing. I think this city in Oklahoma is doing something nice. The holidays are coming up.
Merry Christmas.
All of the stores right now, I don't know how much grocery shopping you guys do, but I'm seeing that they want you to be buying your turkeys last week.
Uh-oh, I'm late.
So I had early Thanksgiving, which I guess worked out.
And I think a lot of people do Friendsgiving early, so maybe they're trying to jump on that trend.
Maybe. Also, I need a place to go during actual Thanksgiving.
You do?
Come on over.
So if there's any Friendsgivings that we can go to,
I'll let you know. I think I might be by myself. Well, with the baby.
So sad.
With the baby.
Oh, good. You got custody for the holidays.
It might just be, no pants giving.
Excuse me?
No, just pants giving. That didn't come out right.
Okay, so shirts off?
Anyway, shirts, yeah. That happens all the time.
Guys doing guy things.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and the baby just hanging out.
That's
just
right.
pants.
Okay.
Just pants.
No, stop
I can't
making
wait
it
to
weird.
have a baby.
Stop making it weird. Anyway, a city in Oklahoma, because the holidays are coming up, they're letting people do something. I hadn't heard of this before, but it's a great idea. If you're getting a traffic ticket,
okay,
or a library fine, which I didn't know people still have to pay those.
Nerds.
People in Chickasha, a city in Oklahoma, can bring non-perishable food items to either the municipal court or the public library to reduce or eliminate their fines. At the municipal court, each donated item knocks $10 off your traffic violation.
So if you get like a bulk size of ramen noodles,
and then I think you open it so that it's each package. That's what I was wondering. Like, is one item each can? If I buy, if I have a $200 fine and I could just
or maybe get credits for the next late book,
20 cans of green beans or something. I don't know if they can give you credits for speeding tickets, but they said, $10 off the traffic violations up to a maximum of $100. So if you get over a $100 ticket, you still have to pay some money. At the library, each food donation reduces overdue book fines by $2 per. How much is a library fine?
It's been many years since I've been to the library.
I think it depends how long you keep the book.
What kind of book, too, maybe?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff at the library that's digital, and I don't get how they still call it a rental. Like, they still say, oh, you're borrowing this from the library. And then
ask iTunes because they know exactly how long
25 cents to 15 or 50 cents per day per item at some libraries.
Gosh,
not in Orange County. We're fine free.
Raking in the cash at the library. We're fine free. We don't have any fines.
You can keep the book forever.
So there's just free books.
Yeah, free books.
Free books. Free books. Free books.
Why do you want free books?
Why
to
not?
make it look like I read when people visit.
Oh. That is a nice touch, having a bookshelf that has a bunch of books on it.
You know how many books that I've not read, but I've got a bookshelf?
Do you have you have a bookcase?
Yeah. Oh, I have a bookcase. I have a like a fun little book stack that has a candle on top of it. Another book stack that has a picture of me and my mom. And not one of them have I read.
Oh, all right.
What are you going to do?
Well, we're going to get to your dispatches in just a little bit. Plus, we're going to talk about this vegan restaurant that was trying to switch things up. People are not too happy with them. And So send your dispatch in at thenewsjunkie.com. All that is coming up next on The News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James McGill and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Oh, it's all about the sunshine and the beautiful weather for the rest of this week, the entire week. Waking up to temps each day around 60, some patchy fog possible, then highs in the low 80s and bright sunshine, just a few high clouds from time to time. No rain in the forecast, a really magical week around Central Florida with picture-perfect weather. If you live here, you scored. If you're traveling, you definitely won the weather lotto. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
Rasmussen University is where passion meets education, offering over 60 career-focused programs ranging from nursing and early childhood education to business and IT. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up, there's a path here built for your goals. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Folks, you deserve to be nice and comfortable inside your house. And if you're having guests over, you don't have to worry about it. They're going to start sweating. Is it uncomfortable in here? With Mills Air, you can wave goodbye to those worries. They are the best. They've been around since 1992. That's 30 years of experience in keeping Central Florida cool. Their techs like Mo, who came out to the studio and fixed the AC, can service any brand out there. And they're a Carrier factory authorized dealer. They can get you big rebates toward a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you could always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
This is the sound of Claire, cooking dinner at home. And that's the sound of a fraud alert from Wells Fargo, flagging a charge for a pricey restaurant in Paris. Considering Claire isn't in Paris right now, that seemed odd. To the bank and to Claire. 2 taps later, Claire says nope to the charge, and Wells Fargo is on the case. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of
Dime Patrol! The RC Hill Mitsubishi Dime Patrol!
Sir, are you aware that it's a crime to pay more than a dime? Now, I told you fellers before, they gots to pay up. Not at RC Hill Mitsubishi. In DeLand and Ocala, right, RC?
Correct. All you need is one dime down. Acres of vehicles for under 20 grand.
New ones?
Yes, and you get a lifetime warranty. We work with all types of credit. We have banks and local credit unions to get you the best rates.
A new and the best pre-owned. Well, I reckon it's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Even new Outlander SUVs with 0% financing for 60 months.
One Dime Down. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4 DeLand and Ocala. RCHill.com.
RCHill.com.
Time down $535 a month, 72 months, 6% APR, plus tax title to qualified buyers.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. November is Men's Health Awareness Month, and that's super important because men are hard-headed. We do not like going to the hospital. We do not like doing things like that. But with Life Imaging FLA, we can now look inside and make sure that our heart health is good for the long term. And when you consider 1 in 3 people in this country die of heart disease, and in some of those cases, the very first symptom you get is sudden death, you got to get to Life Imaging FLA and make sure your heart is in good shape. Remember, this is
all right. I see Swilly chiming in from Disc Camp. Any of you guys go to that over the weekend? I miss camping. I can't wait till the boy is old enough to do some outdoorsy kind of stuff, and I don't have to like worry about them being crazy. Is that Sideshow Bob speaking right now? No.
Food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
If you've been thinking about upgrading your windows or patio doors, now is the perfect time because Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday sales event is here. For a limited time, get 20% off all replacement windows and patio doors. And here's the really big news. Buy now and pay nothing for 2 full years. That's right, 0 down and 0 payments until 2027. Renewal by Anderson's Acclaim Impact windows and doors are built for Florida homes, engineered to handle heat, humidity, and hurricanes while helping you save on energy bills year-round. And with their smart sunglass, you'll enjoy natural light while reducing heat loss and boosting your comfort. William agrees and says our horizontal slide window from Renewal by Anderson is beautiful. The quality rises above the rest. Their installation is very professional, a very good experience. I recommend Renewal by Anderson. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process in 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
Your ticket to big savings is that big blue envelope in your mailbox. Valpak. It's brimming with deals from big name brands and your favorite local spots. Dining, services, stuff you're already buying, all for less. And you could score $100 or other instant prizes just for opening it. Or save even faster with mobile coupons you can use right now at Valpak.com. Valpak. There's definitely something in it for you.
This Thanksgiving, as you gather with family and stories are passed from one generation to the next, take a moment to honor the Florida farmers that help bring your meal to life with fresh local produce straight to your table. When you shop, look for the Fresh from Florida logo. It's more than a label. It's a promise of pride and love for the land. Visit freshfromflorida.com to discover what's in season and find recipes that turn every moment into lasting memories. Fresh from Florida. Trust is grown here.
HCA Florida West Orange Emergency and Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit hcafloridahealthcare.com. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Osceola Hospital, not an urgent care center. Services billed at hospital rates.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
A place that anyone can bro out. Even Sabrina. This is the News Junkie.
A little bit on the show, plus at the top of the hour, we talked to Amy Kaufeld of Fox 35 from Good Day Orlando, see what's been going on with her world. She was traveling a bit over the weekend. I saw that she was up in Tallahassee for a football game, all kinds of fun stuff. We'll check in with her. And see, huh?
What's their chant again?
It's you were doing the UCF one.
That's right. Go Knights.
There you go.
That's cultural appropriation, I think.
I think the Seminoles are okay with it. I think the tribe came out and said we're good.
All right,
we're
good here.
How white men.
But you know, we'll check in with her and see how that was. And then after that, we got to talk about some of this Epstein stuff. Was anybody?
What happened?
Yeah, exactly. How did you not get any of that? If you were able to manage to avoid any of the Epstein news over the weekend, well, good on you, I guess, because
impressive.
There were memes galore. And I've seen a whole bunch of them, and send yours if you got a.
I'm excited.
If you got one we haven't seen before, maybe I don't know.
The hoax.
Got to be appropriate though. Over to Clovis, California, where we have actual good news. There's a grandmother of the day, like actual good
grandmother.
I don't have the good news alert, so yes, Josh, if you could recreate good news alert, good news, good for that, you nailed it. A Clovis grandmother is recovering Thursday night after she was hit by a car while picking up her granddaughter from Reagan Elementary School.
Ow!
An incident police say could have been far worse if not for her quick actions. See, according to the family members, the grandmother pushed her young granddaughter out of the car's path just moments before the car was to hit the young child.
Do you still have that car accident sound effect?
Yeah, it said something like...
Here we go, we're walking.
Dang.
A relative said she's just the best grandma that there is. She pushed
Would be the worst if she didn't push her grandkid.
She said, whoa.
Saving myself.
Yeah. She pushed my daughter out of the way. This is the mother talking. Saved her life. If it wasn't for her instinct, that grandmother instinct, my daughter wouldn't be with us today, which is like, first of all, this was in the school pickup area. The car was going fast enough to kill the child, but not the grandmother?
Oh, bigger.
It's concerning.
It's concerning that the car was going fast enough to injure anybody, but the grandmother suffered, it says, major injuries. She was rushed to the hospital.
Okay, but you get major injuries as a grandma if you, bump up against a counter as well.
Well,
true.
Not,
Sorry, grandma.
I'm trying to find what the injuries for the grandmother are. It just says major injuries right now.
My teeth fell out.
The young girl broke her clavicle, but is now home healing. The crash has renewed frustrations.
Grandma
for
pushed her hard.
Yeah. Who say that this avenue near Reagan Elementary has been unsafe for years. A longtime parent whose daughter attended the school said families have repeatedly asked for a crosswalk or flashing lights or something. It does not say what the exact injuries to the grandmother are, but
bounce right back.
Only that they were major, and she is going to be okay. They expect her to make a full recovery. Good for you, Grandma. And, what really just kind of sucks for this grandma is they're saying she's such a hero. They don't say her name at all. They don't say her name. They don't say anything about her except that she straight up pushed her granddaughter out of the way to avoid her getting hit by this car and is going to make a recovery. Do you guys do advent calendars?
Some years, if I find one in time.
Well, I got one for you. It's back, everybody. You've been waiting for it. We've actually had this at my house before. Somebody got this for us. Total Wine's Wine Adventure Advent Calendar is back this year.
Let's go.
The festive box comes with 24 mini bottles from around the world with reds, whites, rosés, and more. The bottles are easy open, twist off.
Full bottle.
No, they're mini bottles.
Oh.
They're smaller.
Full mini bottles.
They're 24 mini bottles. I don't know the exact. They're not like hotel size, but because it's wine.
Can you get drunk? That is the question.
Yeah, you could get drunk.
All right.
There's 24 bottles of wine in there, Sabrina.
Yeah, but you only get one a day.
You only get one a day if you follow the rules.
Oh, this guy's opening the whole month.
The Advent calendar and you just drink it all in one sitting.
December 1st, straight to Christmas.
Yeah.
The box runs $80 and usually sells out fast, so you can maybe pick that up at Total Wine. There's another one that I've seen going around. And so the Total Wine one, I know because I've had it. Every day is different. You don't know if you're going to get like a red or a white or whatever. Ooh. And but it's from around the world and there's variety. And then there's the one I saw online. That was the Malort Advent Calendar.
Ooh.
And I think...
Like Malort and Savior?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. Have you not had Malort?
No.
Oh,
you
Sabrina. We gotta get you some Malort. Malort is a liqueur.
Oh, so it's like that weird, disgusting licorice.
It's a little
kind of thing.
It's a little bitter. It's
like
just
Fernet.
It's a little bit on the bitter side.
No, Fernet's good.
Fernet's delicious.
Okay, something's wrong with both of you.
You don't like Fernet?
No. I think it's, once again, like the people who love extremely hot sauce. They're like, yeah, I love it. I can't feel anything, and my BH is going to hate me, but I love it. So good. It's the same thing with Fernet and whatever liqueur that is so nasty when you drink it.
Well, for your loved one who may or may not be a Malort fan, they have an advent calendar, and I'm pretty sure the variety is completely lacking. It's just every day you get a small bottle of Malort. Congratulations.
And a big throw up in your mouth.
Enjoy. Hey, some people are fans. I know some people that are fans of Malort. They say they are.
All one of them?
Yes, I know all one of them. But, I may or may not have ordered that thing for him. So
okay.
Hope he's not listening.
Spoiler alert.
Over in New Jersey, the owner of a vegan restaurant has made a difficult decision that she says she hoped would attract new customers and instead has created backlash. The owner of Good Beat, Ashley Coyne, a vegan and gluten-free eatery in Haddon Township, began serving veggie bowls, salads, cauliflower wings, avocado toast smoothies, and more back in 2015.
Wow.
But on October 19th, I guess because they're not doing great, they need ways to bring in new revenue streams, they decided they were going to do what?
Serve meat.
Serve meat. They announced they were breaking vegan, and they thought that, this would be a good idea to bring some people to the restaurant that normally wouldn't come here.
The vegans lost their minds.
Yeah. Now,
they tend to do that.
They had good intentions, and they even had a restaurant that they were modeling this after, but it was still a bit of a stretch.
Burger King?
No, 11 Madison Park in New York City, the famed Michelin-starred restaurant. I think it has like 2 or 3 Michelin stars. It is a very big deal in New York. They went for 4 years operating as fully vegan, and they said, even that, we're like, nah, we're good. We're going to start having meat again. They reintroduced meat to its menu in October. The owner and chef saying they unintentionally kept people out when they shifted to vegan-only offerings. And that served as inspiration for Coyne and her eatery, but people did not like.
Yeah, the vegans are very particular. Not all of them. I want to be very clear. But the intense vegans, like if they even see you sitting with someone who eats meat, they will get on the forum and tattle on you.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Coyne opened Good Beat in 2015, and now she said that they were going to add the option, just an option. They still have entirely the same menu, but they're adding the option to add local organic pasture-raised chicken or wild-caught Jail Island salmon to any bowl, along with a platter
Nothing
option.
like Jail Island. Can't leave.
Protein in 2 sides. I've never heard of Jail Island before. It doesn't sound like a very fun place.
That's because you're on Free Island.
Raised off the east coast of Canada.
The move was necessary, she said, to boost flagging business. It should be.
I don't think you can say that.
I don't think that's what that was supposed to
Flag
say.
it.
Not because vegan food has become less popular, but because it's become so widely available at non-vegan restaurants that her eatery no longer stood out.
We all just get along.
No.
Comments said, really disappointed in this, especially in the excitement in which you delivered the news, one comment read. Absolutely not. Won't be dining there anymore. Also, it's quite weird the way you worded it. So not only are they mad that she brought the meat to the vegan restaurant, but that she's happy about it.
Was she supposed to grovel about it? Be like, guys, I'm
really struggling, guys.
I hate that we have to do this, but meat's on the menu.
Eric Nyman, owner of Wildflower Vegan Cafe in Millville, told NJ Advanced Media, I would never do that, but it's a free country, and most restaurants serve animal products, so what are you going to do? Well, we'll see. Good luck to Ms. Coyne and her Good Beat. I think I would probably not decide to eat there first because it's named after beets, which is probably the thing I would not. The beets are something that I just don't like.
You don't like beets?
I don't like. I don't go after beets. I don't like pickled beets the most.
Oh, pickled beets are good.
I know you like pickled beets. You left some at my house
just
one time.
Down on why?
That's where I put my pickled beets.
You did. You brought some over.
I believe you. It's a weird thing to say.
Well, I opened them up wondering what they were, and I spilled the juice everywhere, and it smelled like beets.
And looked like murder.
And I ruined a shirt. Yeah, it does. That red beet juice gets everywhere, stains all your stuff. Not a good time.
Send me the bill.
Yeah. That was like 10, 12 years ago, man.
Okay, adjust for inflation then. What do you want me to say?
All right, I'll get the calculator out. Hey, when we come back, it's that time of the week. It's our favorite time of the week. It's Monday. It means we talk to Amy Kaufelt from Fox 35. We'll see what's going on in her world and around the area. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
The Tampa Bay Bucks head west for a Sunday night matchup versus the LA Rams. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. this Sunday on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
On your ride this afternoon, look out for some road rangers clearing up a couple accidents here. I-4 eastbound before World Drive, the Beach Line eastbound approaching Boggy Creek Road. There's debris on the roadway, partially blocking the ramp from Hiawassee Road to Maitland Boulevard. We got crews on the roadways there. Nothing serious on the major roadways affecting your ride, just typical delays piling up on I-4. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Orange Emergency. HCA Florida West Orange Emergency in Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Osceola Hospital, not an urgent care center. Services billed at hospital rates.
Protect your home with factory direct impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors. You know, if you still got those single pane aluminum windows that they're letting out the heat this time of year, or they're just not going to be great in the event of a bad storm, at Reese, they've been installing affordable, high quality windows for over 50 years. Most jobs are done in less than 8 weeks. And get out your phone, because now's the chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129. You could win yourself $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Pick up your phone and text the word WOW to 20129. And good luck from Reese Windows and Doors.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
Sunnyside drains.
My shower's clogged. I think it needs to be snaked.
A snake? Where?
No, a plumbing snake.
Is it near me?
I should have called Frank Gay.
I'm hiding under the desk for safety.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
For clogged drains in your home, trust our highly trained techs who aren't afraid of a little snake. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully. This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code, Tucker10, at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code, alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors, supposed to be 21 plus to purchase.
Hey, Sabrina from the News Junkie here, and I just upgraded my washer and dryer at Southeast Steel Appliance Warehouse. They made it so easy. They actually listened, found what I needed, and got me a great deal. So skip the big box stores and go to Southeast Steel. Stop by their downtown Orlando warehouse or go to southeaststeel.net. Trust me, at Southeast Steel, you get the best deal.
Going to nursing school can change your life, but that doesn't mean it's easy. You have commitments, family, a job. At Galen College of Nursing, we understand that, which is why we provide one-to-one tutoring support and assigned academic advisors who will work with you to keep you on track from day one. You can change the course of your life and the lives of people counting on you, because we believe the better we care for nursing students now, the brighter the future of nursing will be. Galen, the now approach to nursing education. Join us at galencollege.edu.
Do you know what employees say is their number one perk at work? Extra PTO? Nope. Gym memberships? Guess again. It's free lunch. And what's the best way to order food for work? EasyCater, a food tool built for the modern workplace. With online ordering from a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget, employee meal programs, and more, all on one platform. So perk up your workplace with EasyCater. Order now at EasyCater.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. If radio is a medium, they're neither rare nor well done. You're listening to the News Junkie.
Out on an airplane looking at some stuff he probably should not have been looking at, especially with his brightness on full 100%. A lot of people calling him out for that. But first, it's Monday. It's our favorite time of the week. Time to welcome on the line Amy Kaufelt from Fox 35.
Hey,
Amy, what's going on?
Great to hear.
Happy Monday.
Yeah. Same to you. Ran into a couple of your cohorts over the weekend.
I'm so jealous.
Sweet David Martin.
David Martin and Ryan Elijah was out there too.
Oh, Ryan is
and
great.
he said something that warmed my heart because David was like introducing me to people, and he said he's from the News Junkie, and Ryan said, "Oh, Amy's other home."
Oh,
and I was like, "Yeah, you're right, Amy's other home."
That's sweet.
No, it was fun, and I got Sabrina. I got to meet Paulo,
the cameraman.
The cameraman. I know. I was like, Paulo,
lucky.
I was most excited to meet Paulo, I think. I met your other coworkers before from Good Day Orlando.
Great
but
camera work.
It was fun to meet them out there at the Food and Wine Classic at the Swan and Dolphin. Which
how was it? How was the food and wine?
Great time. The food was delicious. They have selections from all of their different restaurants on property, for the 3 hotels they have there. And then a whole bunch of wine and stuff, too. A whole Bubbles room that they brought back this year, which I spent a good deal of time in.
Just you by yourself?
No, it's just me and some friends.
Loves Bubbles.
I do. Like champagne bubbles.
I thought it was a room full of bubbles.
No.
Like a Willy Wonka?
No. But it was fun running into David and Ryan and Paulo out there. You had a busy weekend I saw on Instagram. Were you in Tallahassee?
We went to Tallahassee, yes. So, we got up there like early. We left early Saturday morning, went up, watched the game, had a blast, went out, hung out with our daughter, Kate. She's a junior up there. So had lots of fun. It was a great game. They beat Virginia Tech, and it was super cool because they brought Ethan Pritchard to the game. As you guys know, he was the young man that was shot
that's right.
up near Tallahassee.
Just got out of the hospital, right?
Yes, he just got out of the rehabilitation facility in Jacksonville. So he was released from the hospital in Tallahassee, and then they sent him to Jacksonville to do his sort of in-house rehabilitation. And then they had a big welcome home parade for him yesterday in Sanford. And now he'll start his rehabilitation here in Central Florida. He's from Sanford. So he has a long road of recovery ahead of him. Right now he's working on walking. Because, he's been bedridden for 3 months and hasn't been able to, get up and walk. So he's working on that. I know. There's just so much. But thankfully they caught the people that shot into the car. They believe it was a case of mistaken identity. He was dropping off his aunt and his little niece at his aunt's apartment up near Tallahassee. It was the day after Florida State beat Alabama. So it was like a big celebratory weekend. He was dropping her off, and these 4 guys, some of them shot into the vehicle thinking that it was someone else. They think that there was some beef or some connection that these guys had with somebody who drove a similar car to what Ethan was driving. It wasn't Ethan. They didn't know
awful.
Ethan. and a bullet ended up hitting Ethan in the back of the head. So just a horrific story.
Doesn't it sound like inconceivable to somebody who hasn't been through this, Amy, to think that you could lay in bed for 3 months and after that time not know how to walk?
Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Well, I would think about the astronauts on board the ISS, right? And they come back and they won't even let them walk out of the capsule because they haven't walked in so long.
It would probably be very embarrassing. I mean, especially the ones that stay in the ISS for like a year.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the bubble room, Seelane forgot how to walk after he left that one, right?
A little bit. Different scenario.
My legs.
But no, like if you got out of the capsule and then they tried to just like walk you to wherever you were going and there's all these cameras on you, it would not be a very good situation for some of those astronauts.
No. So, there could be some nerve damage and some other things going on. He did get hit in the back of the head with a bullet. So, but as far as like listening to him speak, he sounds great. He looks great.
He's ready to get back out there.
Upper body. Oh yeah, for sure. And, you can imagine, I mean, he loves football. He wants to play again. So let's just pray that he's able to do that. But, I mean, Florida State has been so good to him. The coaches went to see him every day. At least one of the coaches would go visit him in the hospital while he was there. So it's really really incredible.
How was the weather in Tallahassee? Because it got really cold last week. Like this time when we talked to you last week, it was about to be super cold, and then it kind of warmed up. It was very nice out for some of the outdoor events that some of the people were enjoying over the weekend. How was it in Tally?
It was so pretty. So it was not only beautiful, but because you're so far north from here, it's like a 4-hour drive from Orlando.
Yeah.
The leaves are changing. There's like leaves falling off the trees. Like you feel it doesn't feel like Florida. It's like very, it's very hilly and I don't know. It's just different. It's a pretty town. If you've never been, go visit Tallahassee. It's so pretty up there.
I've been twice to do some music related stuff up there, and one of the times it was really, really cold. But you guys drove up there. Is it still the same as it used to be? I remember when I was like going to Tallahassee for the first time, everybody said, once you get on I-10, do not exceed the speed limit. Like I-10 was notorious for pulling people over, speeding tickets galore.
Oh, yeah.
Was there a lot of like police activity? Did it look like the kind of place you would kind of want to watch yourself?
You know, it's funny you say that. I mean, yes, always. I would say, like, you can never be too careful.
I mean, I'm not saying that Amy Caulfield is like a speeder. Speed demon by any means.
Pedal to the metal.
You know.
But no, we didn't see a lot of troopers, but I always keep Waze on in the car. One, because it just helps you to sort of gauge, like, how much further you have to go. And then also it tells you, like, anytime there's, like, a road hazard.
Oh,
do you
same.
guys use Waze, or what do you use?
I use Waze all the time, and I do love the heads up. And, you get points if you say something's still there. What really throws me, it's like object in the road. And I'm like, I am now paying attention to see where said object is and if it's going to be in my lane and if I'm swerving for it. But
Right. And, like, what is the object? Is it a mattress? Is it like
it's a left boot most of the time.
Right, exactly.
I used to use Waze a lot, but every once in a while it would, like, do something weird. And we were driving to Clearwater one time, and Waze, like one of the things I like about Waze is if it sees a change in the traffic, especially if you're on a longer drive, like you're one in Tallahassee, there could be some conditions changing while you're on that 4-hour drive that it would be like, all right, we need you to get off this highway and take a different way.
Let's make it easy for you.
And so I had that happen with Waze on the way to Clearwater. It wanted me to get off I-4, and I thought, this app is so smart. It must know that there's a really big backup coming up or something. And it literally, we got off at an exit. It had us drive around a graveyard and get right back on I-4 and go the same way we were going.
Okay.
And I was like, if this was some secret like Easter egg, like the guy who wrote the code for Waze, his dad's buried there or something. He just wants everybody to pay their respects by driving in a circle around. I didn't know what was going on, but I thought that
doesn't make sense.
That wasn't a win for us that time.
No, it's definitely done that to me before too, where I'm just like, what in the heck is he doing? Like, there's no way this
technology,
is normal,
am I right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we don't have to read maps. And by, I mean, I can't read a map.
You get called out if you're the driver. Like, people don't, if they're not paying attention to where they're going, they notice when you make 4 right turns. And I was like, I don't know. This is what the app is telling me to do. Maybe I shouldn't be blindly following the app, but I'm glad it got you to where you were going and back safely, and sounds like a good time in Tallahassee. What's on your radar news-wise this week, Amy?
Well, there's a couple stories that we're going to be following up on today. One is, you guys may have heard about this. There was a shooting that happened in Orlando on Friday. So Orlando police got called out to a tattoo parlor, tattoo store.
Oh, we do know about this. Josh, who's on the show with us today, Josh lives over there.
Yeah, it was right near my house.
Okay.
Oh, how fun.
Okay. So, Josh, you're probably pretty familiar with his story. So, basically, we have the surveillance video, and you can see somebody kind of push the back door open of the tattoo parlor on the back side, and it's in a shopping plaza, like a strip mall. And you can see this guy come out. He appears to be holding some type of rifle. And then as soon as I think he sees or notices that there's police out there, he turns around and runs back in. So there's a family that is now saying that their loved one was killed. Somebody did die inside of the tattoo shop. They're saying that their loved one was killed and that their loved one was not the person who came outside with the gun. So we are waiting on more information from OPD as far as who this person was, who was killed inside, and was that the person they were looking for? So we still
wait. So the family has spoken out about they know that their loved one died,
Correct.
but
yes, the family is saying that their loved one was killed, but that person was not the person who was seen on the surveillance video coming out the back door with the gun. So now we're just waiting on some clarification. To see exactly, okay, well, if he wasn't the person that they were going after, then, was this a case of mistaken identity? Like, what happened? So we're still waiting on all of that information. So still working on that story today, but it's obviously a very sensitive situation. The family, as you can imagine, is really upset. They're saying that their son didn't do anything wrong.
One of the craziest things I saw in some of the pictures from the scene was the police, they brought out a robot dog for some of the activity that they were doing.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know. I knew we had access to certain robots because I believe, if memory serves me correctly, that the ending of the Pulse situation was aided by some sort of robot. But I thought I didn't think it was like one of those little Boston Dynamics tiny little dog things.
I mean, but don't law enforcement, don't they get that equipment so that it doesn't have to end in death?
Correct. Usually, right. So they're looking to see how if they can get up close. A lot of times too, they'll do either the robot dog is obviously a much newer one, but they'll send a drone up or a drone in, and sometimes these drones can actually go through the building and see what's going on to give them a better vantage point of exactly what's happening there. The family is saying that their son was just working at the tattoo parlor. The mom said that she had spoken to her son around 1:50 in the afternoon, and then she said 20 minutes later he was gone. This all happened right in the middle of the day on Friday. So we're still waiting on details. Not exactly sure, what happened. We're waiting to find out. And they're not coming forward at this point anyway with anything. So if there's a news conference or something today, hopefully we'll be able to get some more information.
Yeah, that's super sad. What else is on your radar?
So, you guys, I know you guys have been talking about this story a lot. So now that the family of Anna Kepner, this is the young lady who died on board that Carnival cruise ship.
Right.
The Carnival Horizon, November 7th.
Right. We talked about it this time last week, and there were still a bunch of rumors swirling. And I think that situation has only gotten worse, unfortunately, for the family. But I still have not heard a whole lot from law enforcement on the investigation.
Nothing. And so the family, as you can imagine, is frustrated as well. So the family basically saying that it's been very painful, that they, still don't know exactly what happened to her. Still waiting to get more information from either from the cruise line or from the FBI or from investigators. Basically, they just, every time they would try to get anything from the FBI, they just say that they can't comment, that it would jeopardize the integrity of their investigation. So, initially a lot of, what was swirling was that perhaps it was suicide and they just didn't want to talk about it because it was suicide. But it sure sounds, if they don't want to talk about it, that, there's definitely more to the story.
Right. Well,
so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully this week they'll make some sort of announcement or something, because I guess it's weird to say that I want to hear news about it as sort of a bystander, as just a consumer of.
C-Lane needs his closure.
That's the thing. I don't need to have closure, but from what we've heard is that the family knows just as much as we do, and they're the ones that deserve
that would
closure.
Be so frustrating.
It's just awful.
Well, you can imagine, like, you have no idea, like, how your loved one died. I mean, that's pretty horrific. I mean, obviously, there are people who live with, missing persons cases for decades.
Yeah.
Who don't know what happened to their loved one at all. So,
at that point, a lot of people you see utilize the media, and then you'll get folks who say, well, they just won't come to, like, the truth, or they won't accept the truth of what actually happened. But if they're not getting the answers from the people we're supposed to trust to give said answers, then you have to get loud and have the public get involved, because sometimes that means law enforcement will, put their boots to the ground and get answers faster, which is, all they ask for, really.
Right. Just put a little pressure on the situation. We have another story. This is coming out today from the Florida Attorney General, James F. Meyer, saying that they have located 122 missing or endangered children. This is all part of what they're calling Operation Home for the Holidays. So they used a lot of different agencies to target these youth. Sometimes they're runaways. Sometimes they're kids who get caught up in these sex trafficking operations. So they basically targeted 4 major cities within Florida: Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, Fort Myers. And they managed to locate or rescue 57 kids in Tampa, 14 in Orlando,
Jeez.
22 in Jacksonville.
But why aren't we doing this all year round?
Isn't it crazy? And it's really scary, you guys. The stuff that we don't, know about that's going on, it's frightening. They say that they also did rescues in other states. The kids ranging in age from 23 months to 17 years old. Wow. And they also made several arrests, 6 adults arrested. As they continue to investigate. I'm guessing if they arrested adults that there's probably some sex trafficking operations going on.
That's horrible.
So
it's not awful.
So 122 missing children, but only 6 or 7 adults were arrested. Does that lead you to believe that there were more on the runaway side?
Probably. I'm assuming. I mean, when they're saying that they're either, this is how they're categorizing them. They're saying missing or endangered.
Right.
So if you run away and then you end up in a sex trafficking operation, right? I mean, then you would be considered endangered.
Correct.
I would assume, right? This is not just yes, you did choose to leave the house on your own. However, right? So, but they've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. So we'll hopefully be able to get some more information on this investigation that's going on today. But some good
could you
news
imagine?
all kids are out of a horrible situation.
Well, good news for those families who are being reunited with 122 missing or endangered kids is a huge number.
And if it was, how long has this been going on, this operation?
They've been doing this operation for 2 weeks now. So a couple
and
of
in
weeks.
2 weeks, they found 122 kids.
Isn't that crazy?
What can we do in 4 weeks, right?
Right, exactly, right. And spending the whole year working on this, although I'm sure they are. I think they just gave this Operation Home for the Holidays just to kind of renew the effort. So good to see that.
Yeah. Good work.
Good news for them. Amy, we love you. We thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you on. It's a favorite part of our week.
The greatest.
And
thank you guys so much.
We'll see you next week. If you guys are not starting your day with Good Day Orlando or Fox35Orlando.com,
how dare
you're missing out. What are you waiting for? They're just the best, and Amy is a total pro and just a lovely person. We love having you on.
Love you, Amy.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Love you. See you soon.
All right. There she goes, Amy Kaufelt from Fox 35. Check her out at Good Day Orlando. We're going to get to some of your dispatches in the next episode with Sabrina coming up in just a little bit. Stay put. We'll be right back with the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Traffic's backed up on I-95 northbound due to an accident past Granada Boulevard, State Road 40. That's off to the shoulder. Road rangers are off to the shoulder on the beach line eastbound before Boggy Creek Road, clearing up an accident. That accident's been cleared on I-4 eastbound before World Drive. And on I-4, you just got to worry about those slowdowns getting through that amusement park area. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Squeaks, jerks, and rattles? Your garage door's crying for Everdoor. For just $49, they'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdoor for smooth service. Book at Everdoor.
What's happening? Snoop Frog, thank you. Very nice of you to say. Tanya, yes, Sean's out. Sean's going to Epcot, I believe. Watching the Beach Boys, I believe. That is the plan. You're going to go see Stamos. Which, by the way, I think probably I would be more jealous of the Stamos. Like, knowing that there's not a whole lot of original Beach Boys left. I'm sure they put on a fantastic show. But I want to see Uncle Jesse. That guy's a legend. I want to see Uncle Jesse. Anyway, we're going to get into some of this Epstein stuff before the next episode. And then I gotta make sure I get the picture of this politician that was looking at boobs on his iPad. Good on whoever recognized this guy. Old Brad Sherman. We'll talk about him in a little bit. And then your boy's got to find some more stories. So, thank you, Tanya. I would love to see I would love to see Brian Wilson too, but it's just not in the cards. You could see Bare Naked Ladies play the song Brian Wilson. That might be as close as you can get. But anyway. Couple minutes here. I'm going to pull some stories, so you guys talk amongst yourselves. Bye.
Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way. FrankGayServices.com.
If you've been thinking about upgrading your windows or patio doors, now is the perfect time because Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday sales event is here. For a limited time, get 20% off all replacement windows and patio doors. And here's the really big news. Buy now and pay nothing for 2 full years. That's right, 0 down and 0 payments until 2027. Renewal by Anderson's Acclaim Impact Windows and Doors are built for Florida homes, engineered to handle heat, humidity, and hurricanes while helping you save on energy bills year-round. And with their smart sunglass, you'll enjoy natural light while reducing heat loss and boosting your comfort. William agrees and says our horizontal slide window from Renewal by Anderson is beautiful. The quality rises above the rest. Their installation is very professional, a very good experience. I recommend Renewal by Anderson. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process and 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Thinking about selling your home? Well, hold on to your packing tape. The Nickley Group can sell houses faster than you can find that one missing sock. Get a guaranteed cash offer on your home from the Nickley Group today. TheNickleyGroup.com.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN now or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
So Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data on a crazy fast 5G network for just $29.95 a month for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This top-tier plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you'll save over 50% every month for the rest of your life. You might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer expires 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons. You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
Taking drugs very seriously, especially right before the show. This is
We'll get to your dispatches in just a couple minutes. You can send those to thenewsjunkie.com. Record your first dispatch today. We'll play those in a little bit. I have been delinquent on playing those for you, but we'll get to them in a second, including the one from Swilly where who was at Disc Camp over the weekend. A bunch of the Discord people did their camping annual. They said annual, but I also heard biannual, so they might do 2 a year.
Or maybe it's just every year, but there's bisexuals involved.
Mm-hmm.
That could be it, too.
Goes both ways.
But we'll check in with them in a little bit. There's a story out, and these kinds of things always are a little interesting to me, but I also kind of go, all right, well, I get that you're sad about this, but I don't care.
Oh, okay.
But the former prime minister of Iceland, or Iceland, Ice Clown, Ice Town costs Ice Clown is Ice Crown.
That's it.
Katrín Jacob's daughter.
Jacob's daughter.
It does look like her last name is Jacob's daughter.
Can we verify her father's name?
Very
please?
simple. Well, then what's his last name?
Karín's father.
Got it. Katrín has said that the language of Icelandic, which is only spoken by about 350,000 people total, could be wiped out in as little as a generation due to the sweeping rise of AI and encroaching English language dominance. So basically they're saying there's only a few people that speak this language. I've heard it's one of the harder languages to learn. It's supposed to be a very beautiful language, but it's very difficult.
But they don't teach it in school? In Iceland?
You would think that they do, but I mean, that's one of the reasons languages die, is that people aren't taught it as much, and that they're blaming English dominance, which
so easy
America.
to blame us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, riddle me this, though, because we thought cursive was dying, and I saw reports earlier this year that cursive was going back into the schools.
There's been a couple reports that cursive is going back into the schools.
Do that with the Icelandic language.
I mean, if you want to do that in Iceland, sure. You have at it. But the former prime minister who stood down last year to run for president after 7 years in office said Iceland was undergoing radical change when it came to language use. Most people are reading and speaking English. fewer are reading in Icelandic. A trend, she says, is being exacerbated by the way language models are trained. So a lot of the AIs don't speak Icelandic.
Oh, come on, AI.
She made, I think it would only take
2 seconds.
You read the Iceland dictionary and you're supposed to be able to speak it, I think.
Greenland was what Trump was claiming that we were going to try to get.
We were
right?
going to take over Greenland, yeah. Which
what do they speak?
Probably English or a little bit of French.
Greenlandish.
She made the comments before her, the Canadians, they're half French up there anyway. I think of these cold tundra places as either English or French.
Oh, you're
I'm super right about that, Josh. So why don't you back off?
I'm sorry I questioned you.
Yeah. She made the comments before her appearance at the Iceland Noir Crime Fiction Festival after the surprise release of her second novel of the genre. Oh, she wants people to still be able to read Icelandic because she just released her second novel. A lot of languages disappear, and with them dies a lot of value and a lot of human thought, she said. Icelandic has only about 350,000 speakers and is among the world's least altered languages. Altered, like people just changing up the way they speak? Like they don't have slang in Iceland?
No ice slang.
What is, I imagine I'm going to have to Google this as I ask, but what is Icelandic? Like, what are the roots of it?
I think
Latin or
I think they're
German.
I've been told that it's one of the hardest languages to learn, which I think would lead to the idea that there's not a lot of roots of it. Like it's its own thing.
It's old Viking stuff.
Yeah, and that's why
you said Norse.
A lot of people are just not speaking it anymore.
And it lacks significant outside influence.
Right. They say that over 2,000 languages have gone extinct in the last century. 573 are currently known to be extinct, and it's just because a new dominant language replaces them, which in this case sounds like it's going to be English, due to globalization, colonization, forced assimilation, and a whole lot more Asians. Just a whole list of Asians.
It's also the teenagers' fault. If it's not coming off as cool, why would they make an effort to learn it?
Oh, it's not cool to speak the Icelandic?
No, apparently not. It's always something something I found very curious when I was going through Ireland and driving was that a lot of their road signs were still in Gaelic.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they did
that
a small amount of people that actually still speak that, right?
That's a hard language too. They did that road sign thing on purpose to prevent their language from dying out.
Oh, well, there you go,
Iceland. That was like a political push.
That's something Iceland could learn from.
Yeah.
But the only thing I know about that language is that, besides the fact that it's dying, is that it was super hard to learn, and they had some news package that was talking about this autistic kid, like Asperger's syndrome, that learned to speak Icelandic in like 7 days. And they were all super impressed by that because they said it was one of the hard. And now he only has 350,000 people he could talk to, and he's really awkward about it because of the spectrum thing. So sorry for that kid, but it seems like he's good at learning other languages if he needs to. Let's go to your dispatches. You've sent them in. I've been bad at playing them. You can record yours at thenewsjunkie.com. Let's check in with Swilly real quick. He was at Disc Camp over the weekend.
Hey, everybody. Happy today. So we got another Disc Camp on the books. This one was the 6th annual, and what a killer time it was. The weather was gorgeous. We got to see 2 rocket launches in one night, which was amazing because they were both night launches. We had a humongous crowd of friends to show up on Saturday. Even if they weren't camping, they just showed up to chill out. And then, of course, the world-class meal that everybody came together to cook. And this year, I actually got to make a fire. And what a fire it was. So I'm excited for next time. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
This was Swilly's campsite.
Oh,
not a trailer?
It's a
truck
homeless
bed.
encampment.
It definitely looks like it came from some sort of homeless encampment.
I like it.
Did you bring any of your animals?
It's interesting. There's a beware of alligator sign around here. I don't know if that means he had an actual alligator, but good for you.
He is the alligator.
Cool about the night launches thing. They actually, I don't know if this was government shutdown related or what the deal was, but they made some rule that I think till the end of the year and perhaps beyond, all of the commercial launches, like the non-NASA ones, any of your SpaceX or your Blue Ivy or Blue Origin or whatever the Amazon one is.
Yeah.
All those have to be night launches, which I think is
I think we're having one tonight.
I think it's very cool because night launches, I think, look cooler than day launches.
Yeah, but it depends, because if there's just a little bit of cloud that you can't see, but all of a sudden you're looking like an idiot on your street trying to see the rocket launch, whereas
This completely
during the day,
hypothetical situation?
No, it's me. It's absolutely me. And then I have to go to my neighbor's yard. I'm like, I'm just watching the rocket launch. Isn't this great? Look at us, Florida folk. All right, bye.
All right, real quick, before we see what's coming up in the next episode, let's hear...
that story, huh?
It was a good story. I had to move on. Let's go to Insecure Walrus chiming in on the Icelandic thing. Insecure. Well, hello.
He's feeling too insecure.
This is the most insecure he's ever been.
Let's secure it up.
So let's see. Do a little refresh.
Uppity boop. And
here we go.
I have a friend and former coworker who was from Iceland, and his name is Geese. G-I-S. I believe it's short for Geesely. Anyways, we all called him Geese. Every once in a while he was checking a microphone, he might just switch into Icelandic. And it is a very foreign-sounding language. It is not one of your romance languages, as they say. It's very, very different. Iceland must be very small. He literally got a letter one time from somebody in Iceland, and they had his first name and his last name and the town he lived in Tennessee. And somehow it still got to his house. But we had an Asian client, and she, for some reason, the way that she pronounced his name was she would say, Mr. Giz, G-I-S, Mr. Giz. And it was great and wonderful, and we could do nothing about it, and it was wonderful.
I would never call him Geese ever again. Ever again. From that day forward, his name...
Lane until we figured out.
Exactly. His name would be Mr. Giz. When we come back, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
Thank you so much for asking, and a little something like this. What's coming up on the next episode? It's just one of them days where everybody sucks, and Limp Bizkit's Astoria show is freaking canceled. La Boo Boo skips La Boob Tube and is allegedly headed to La Big Screen. Plus, who is the hottest male celebrity according to straight dudes on Reddit? All that no homo coming up on the next episode.
And that's all coming up next on The News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
We all sound like we just had sex.
Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Does anybody do innuendo better than us? I mean, deep cut innuendo.
Seriously. Don't touch it, touch it, touch it.
Deep cut.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. We're going to see temperatures in the low 60s, warming to around 80 this afternoon. A little bit of early patchy fog leading to mostly sunny skies, and a weather pattern that will be with us through the rest of the week with dry conditions, no rain, abundant sunshine. Morning lows around 60 and highs in the low 80s. An absolutely beautiful pattern as we round out the middle of November. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Volusia Emergency. HCA Florida West Volusia Emergency in DeLand is now open. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Lake Monroe Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Discover huge savings where the wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. From underwater discoveries on the all-new Expedition Odyssey ride to making new friends with emperor penguins at Antarctica. Enjoy Sesame Street Land, award-winning shows, ice skating, a colorful parade, and festive new flavors in a winter wonderland filled with millions of twinkling lights at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Select dates through January 5th. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Black Friday sale. Hurry! Offer ends November 28th. Taxes, fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
Do you know Mahatma rice? A staple in our kitchens for generations. It's now easier than ever with delicious recipes like cilantro and lime and all the homemade taste we love. It's ready in only 90 seconds. Perfect at home, at work, or on the go. Mahatma rice feels like home.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact.
Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Alpha Foundations, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Do you know what employees say is their number one perk at work? Extra PTO? Nope. Gym memberships? Guess again. It's free lunch. And what's the best way to order food for work? EasyCater, a food tool built for the modern workplace. With online ordering from a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget, employee meal programs, and more. All on one platform. So perk up your workplace with EasyCater. Order now at easycater.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest here, and I have discovered a fun new escape from the daily grind, Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has hundreds of social casino-style games, and it's all free to play anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So get to ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21 plus.
Let's talk turkey.
The free iHeartRadio app is the #1 app for radio. No stuffing.
Just live radio, 24/7 news, live sports, and your favorite podcasts. And you can save them all with easy presets.
Get what millions are already thankful for.
The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
A daily goal of one day getting in touch with Beyonce.
See what's happening in the world of entertainment and beyond. Speaking of entertainment, I don't know how I feel about this participation trophy or whatever this honorary thing is that they gave Tom Cruise. I had no idea that Tom Cruise has never won an Oscar.
What?
Doesn't that seem weird?
Not one? No.
Not one.
He's
not that good.
You can't handle the truth. That movie?
I don't
wasn't
think,
even nominated for that?
He wasn't the one that even delivered that line.
Oh.
He was the one asking for truth.
My bad.
But no, he was in the movie. It says, after 4.5 decades in front of the camera, Sunday night at the 16th Governors Awards, so not the Academy Awards.
Oh.
It was finally time for, according to Deadline, arguably the world's biggest movie star to get his long-deserved Academy Award.
Not tall.
He's been nominated 3 times for his acting and now receiving an honorary Oscar for his unwavering commitment. Here's him getting the award right here. He's holding his honorary Oscar along with Debbie Allen and Wynn Thomas. He said they said it's for unwavering commitment to our filmmaking community, his vital support of theatrical experience, his unmatched body of work. This sounds like it doesn't count.
I agree.
He's still going to take it. You know it.
If he got a Tony and a Grammy and an Emmy, are we calling him an EGOT guy?
Yeah, but I'm getting the vibe of like that honorary doctorate you get from somewhere.
Right. Oh,
like, you didn't do the school, but
that's the only one that I would lean into. If you gave me an honorary doctorate, I would be calling myself doctor all the time, just probably to annoy people, my wife mostly. But it says Tom Cruise accepted
Dr. Stud Muffin to you.
What the presenter Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu would not be his last Oscar. I know this won't be your last Oscar, but it is your first after 4.5 decades of an acting career. And being nominated 3 times for acting. He may know something because he's the guy who said that is editing Cruise's most recent film, still untitled. That's the name of the movie. Well, no, it's just it does not have a title yet.
I mean, can we get a title taken care of already?
During a conversation a few days ago for an upcoming episode of this Deadline video series, the author asked Jesse Plemons, a co-star in the film, about the experience working with him. He said he's still got it. I still got it, but
Still
not
got
enough.
what?
Still got whatever he has that didn't get him an Oscar for the first 4.5 decades, and he's got. I didn't even know they had this honor that they gave out honorary participation trophies for the Academy Awards.
Maybe, I mean, they certainly don't cover that during the actual awards.
It doesn't seem. Well, no, they do it at the Governor's Awards. I don't even think we're even close to an Oscars, like an actual Academy Award ceremony. That's months away, I believe. But I
should know that, but I went,
Congratulations for your participation trophy, Mr. Tom. And like the guy said, maybe it won't be your last. We don't know. But
just like those fish that you like to get.
The fish? Is that the fish thing?
Do you remember the rumor? You remember the alleged, not confirmed at all rumor?
I thought the fish
that
thing...
he loves to bang dead fish.
Okay.
Look it up. There's a lot of threads on it, and I did the deep diving so that you didn't have to, but I guess you weren't paying attention to that.
I thought the fish thing was Kanye West, but probably just getting it confused with the South Park of it all.
Where are you, gay fish?
But all that said, are you ready, Sabrina?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do the next episode.
All right.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up with all of it. Even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about? Nothing. Weather's nice.
What?
It's time for the next episode
Guys?
with Sabrina. Hey!
I put that clip somewhere else in the log.
Gosh.
It's
just going to play during the commercial break?
At some point, because it is a full mystery now.
Te gusta, Señor Pib.
Yeah. And it's you doing something weird, I'll tell you that much.
Was it me doing the Reverend Jesse Jackson? Nope, that's not how that was supposed to come out.
That's why he's in the hospital.
That's very sweet of you to say that I could affect him in such a way.
You're welcome.
Anyways, the next episode brought to you by someone who's going to put you in a good place financially when it comes to refinancing your beautiful home or perhaps buying your first dream home, and that's That Mortgage Guy Don. Start the process today by going to his website, thatmortgageguydon.com, and it's very easy to navigate through. It's chock full of information for you, and any question you have, direct access to the man himself, That Mortgage Guy Don. Work with an expert and a friend that you could trust.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.com.
Where is this clip? Did it already play?
I don't know. 22 years ago, 2003, this gal right here.
Britney Spears.
Yeah. And it was on this day that she became the youngest singer to ever get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She was 21 years old on the same day 22 years ago. This guy right here.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That is right. And he was inaugurated as governor of California.
For the first time? Was this the debut of the governor?
Yeah, bet your butt it was. And it took Californians 7 years to terminate him. It's a tumor. And by that, I mean re-election. And now, let's get...
You got to take care of that voice.
Oh, it's just hard to do the whole time.
Yeah. It sounds like it hurts.
Pretty good, though.
You know, you can say the same sex is good looking and still be super straight.
I say it all the time.
Am I right? And I feel like both of you are really confident with your sexualities enough to say if a guy's good looking or not.
Sure.
And now you join the army that is a subreddit where dudes who are naming men they find attractive and they're straight AF.
This has its own subreddit of just dudes talking about hot dudes.
Dudes on dudes.
That's it. Just dudes they find attractive and in some cases might make an exception for.
What dudes are they talking about, Josh?
We're going to find out, Jules.
We'll start at number 20. And if you guys wouldn't mind, because you're both married to women and allies, I'd like to imagine. I've seen at least one of you, I'm pretty sure two of you, kiss dudes in the mouth. No homo.
Maybe.
And number 20, David Beckham. Hottie, hot.
He's okay.
I don't really know what David Beckham... Like, if David Beckham walked in... I know who he is, but I'm saying, like, if he walked in the door, a la Shaggy, I don't know. I don't know that I would immediately just be like, hey, it's David Beckham.
David Beckham has a very particular face that has been filled a little bit. But
hello, love.
Number 20, Keanu Reeves, 19, Idris Elba, Sam Elliott. I'm going to have to disagree with that. Just because you have a mustache doesn't mean you're...
I would have put Idris Elba higher, I think.
Yeah.
All day. Yeah.
Sam Elliott? When you read that Sam Elliott is on this hot guy list, and then you Google his name, the picture that comes up is
this
not
above Idris Elba. No, thank you.
Maybe in his younger days.
That's not the most flattering Sam Elliott picture you got there.
We have Michael Fassbender. How fast can you bend, though? Am I right? Straight dudes.
Handsome guy.
Oscar Isaac. Who is that again?
Handsome. He's in the new Frankenstein movie.
Oscar, that is Frankenstein?
No, he's Dr. Frankenstein.
Gotcha.
Okay, he's a good-looking guy.
At 14,
I don't know why I stumbled through that. He's a good-looking guy.
He's that good-looking.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa, obviously, he would be up there on my list, but for straight dudes at number 14. Robert Redford, 13. Matthew McConaughey is all right in 12th place. Viggo Mortensen.
Not for you, Josh?
No, not my type.
It depends on what movie. Like the gold one where he's looking for gold.
Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold.
I think.
He looked great in that movie.
Viggo Mortensen, I would say no.
No, look at him in Lord of the Rings as Aragorn.
Okay.
Hot guy.
Viggo Mortensen.
Bonergorn.
In Lord of the Rings.
Pedro Pascal at number 10. Brad Pitt, number 9. Good for you. This one's throwing me. Paul Newman at number 8. Ha!
Yeah, it's a nice looking dressing label.
Paul Newman, am I?
I think you're thinking of Paul Rubens.
You're thinking of Pee Wee Herman, aren't you?
Sure am. Ooh. Now that makes sense. He is not on the list.
That would really blow all our minds if they're like, hey, a bunch of straight dudes got around and talked about what guys they think are the hottest, and Pee Wee Herman made the list.
This is, I don't know, a punch to the gut because we talked about what's his face with the mustache, Sam Elliott, number 17. But at number 7, 80s Harrison Ford. So not 2025's Harrison Ford.
So they specify the age for him, but not the other old guys?
I guess not.
That's weird.
Ewan McGregor, Ryan Gosling at number 5.
Yeah.
Timothy Olyphant.
Yes.
On 4, at number 3, Henry.
So does that mean that they think that Harrison Ford has aged poorly? Because I think Harrison Ford looks good.
So you would say 2025 Harrison Ford?
I would say both of them. Like the whole breadth of his of his acting career, he's been a pretty decent looking guy.
We're talking about like what he looks like, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Indiana Jones,
not a great
hotter
pilot.
than him now.
Number 3, Henry Cavill. That's Superman, right? Hugh Jackman at number 2. And at number 1, hottest guy, according to Straight Dudes on Reddit, is Chris Evans.
Okay.
Yeah. I can see it.
So there you have it, my friends. Congratulations. And
good for you, Chris Evans.
Now back to checking out Rex.
Poor John Mayer missed the list.
He's kind of a goofy looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the guitar
fingers,
talent makes you hotter.
All day. All day. Well, look at that. I'm out of time. So it's time for the boob tube. What do we got? Football, baby. Speaking of straight dudes doing things.
Dudes on dudes.
And it's watching Raiders and the Cowboys just have fun with each other as long as everyone's having a good time, right? We're
going to talk about them.
At Fox. The Voice, part 4 of the knockout rounds. And you can catch Julia Roberts on Colbert. Follow your dreams. I'm on Instagram at Sabrina Ambrock. Can't follow me on TikTok because it got hacked.
Whoa, what?
No.
And say it with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina. What happened to your TikTok?
More on that later. It's been a thing.
Was anything posted on your behalf that
as
shouldn't
far
have been?
as this morning, no, but I did get a notification that they logged me out of my device since I've had the app because someone in Virginia logged in on a Robin Turbo 4.
Ah, yeah, the Robin Turbo 4. It's a really good,
not to be confused with the Batman Turbo
device.
4. So I mean, we can expand upon it later, but I think I will be losing my TikTok.
How long does it take to?
Here's the thing. They said, we sent you the code to your authenticator.
They sent it to the Robin Turbo 4.
Yeah, and I said, I never had one of those. So you're sending it to the guy in Virginia who has taken over my account, who made it private as well.
Okay.
What a jerk.
Any hackers that listen or could help me out with this, Sabrina Ambra on Instagram. Don't message me on TikTok. Don't have access to it.
Not sure what the end game is, but
The end game is get my TikTok
good.
back.
I meant for the person with the Robin Turbo 4 who's making your TikTok private now. You would think if you hack somebody's TikTok, you want to be able to post things that other people see. But don't know what does that mean they have all your drafts?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I just started going through.
All the works in progress that...
There's a lot of stuff people are not to see on the drafts.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you so
and
much.
Hope you can get that recovery code.
Thank you, Celia.
That's
It's the worst.
I don't know that I've had that happen. Somebody told me I got hacked, but I think it was an attempt to hack me. I just don't believe any of the stuff.
Okay, believe me, it's been hacked. I can't get into my
when
account.
it comes my way, I believe you. I'm not calling you a liar. I hope your TikTok gets better. You know, like you get it back.
Me too. Me too.
We're all praying.
Hit a sore spot here. When we come back, we're gonna get to your dispatches.
BH.
And we'll figure out. We will dive into Sabrina's stolen TikTok.
Oh my God, how old are you?
Stolen TikTok.
And who is Bubba that everybody's been talking about over the weekend? We'll talk about that and more. That's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Win tickets to the Tampa Bay Bucks game Wednesday on our Instagram at Real Radio 1041.
Emergency crews are blocking the right lane, clearing up an accident on the beach line eastbound approaching Dallas Boulevard. There's a crash getting cleared up on I-95 northbound past Granada Boulevard off to the shoulder. That's slowing things down a bit. Look out for a disabled vehicle getting cleared up. Road rangers are off to the shoulder on I-4 eastbound approaching Altamont Drive. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the traffic center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Volusia Emergency. HCA Florida West Volusia Emergency in DeLand is now open. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Lake Monroe Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. When you've been seriously injured, it's not just about the money, it's about justice. I recently had a client who came to us because she was ignored by the insurance company and left to suffer, but we didn't let that happen. We fought and recovered $1 million. If the insurance company is turning its back on you, we're here to stand by your side and fight for the justice you deserve. Injured on the go, just call Mo. Prospective client may not obtain same or similar results.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Want to win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Pick up your phone and text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange. But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Going to nursing school can change your life, but that doesn't mean it's easy. You have commitments, family, a job. At Galen College of Nursing, we understand that, which is why we provide one-to-one tutoring support and assigned academic advisors who will work with you to keep you on track from day one. You can change the course of your life and the lives of people counting on you. Because we believe the better we care for nursing students now, the brighter the future of nursing will be. Galen, the now approach to nursing education. Join us at galencollege.edu.
Buying a house or selling yours? The Nickley Group makes it easy as ABC and 1, 2. Oh, and fast too, because the Nickley Group can get a guaranteed cash offer on your home today. Just visit thenickley.com.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with. You deserve something better. And better health. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality, affordable health insurance. You have health insurance needs. We have plans with low out-of-pocket premiums, with in-network preventive care at no cost to you, and a network of local doctors and hospitals. So if you're still shopping for health insurance, go to ambetterhealth.com/enroll to get your free, no-obligation quote. That's ambetterhealth.com/enroll. For coverage to start January 1st, you must enroll by December 15th. Find the plan that's right for you right now. ambetterhealth.com/enroll. Ambetter Health, on a mission for better. Ambetter Health is the brand name for health insurance products underwritten by subsidiaries of Centene Corporation. Go to ambetterhealth.com to see offerings in your state. This is a solicitation for insurance.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Forever hovering over life's great dump button. You're listening to the news.
First, though, congratulations to Punxsutawney.
Thank you.
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, who typically only finds himself in the news once a year for Groundhog Day. It is nowhere near February 2nd, but they have found themselves in the headlines because authorities in Jefferson County say a Punxsutawney man is behind bars after he allegedly threatened to shoot multiple people during a domestic disturbance last week.
Okay. He did not see his shadow, I imagine.
No. He could. I mean, if they let light in the jail cell he'll be in.
6 more weeks of jail.
Police say 60-year-old Jeffrey Allen Smith is accused of pointing a shotgun at 2 people when they reportedly came to his home to pick up a relative. According to the affidavit, they said the relative was reportedly helping him with some household work when the altercation occurred. When officers arrived on scene, Smith appeared to be under the influence of drugs. Surprise.
Ooh.
His bail was set at $20,000. But good for you, Punxsutawney. We usually only hear from you when a dumb little rat gets to predict the weather.
Or when that dumb little rat is murdered by a politician.
But that wasn't even Punxsutawney. That was New York. That was the mayor in New York, I think.
Yeah, but that was the Punxsutawney Phil that was dropped and then they just replaced it, right?
No, what's the New York? Look up the New York equivalent to Punxsutawney Phil, because I think I don't even know if it's a groundhog, but I think it has a different name.
Brooklyn Bob.
Is it? Are you making
No,
that,
I made
up?
that up.
Okay. I was like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if it were something similar to that.
Here we
if I knew how
go.
to spell
Charles
Punxsutawney.
G. Hogg, which is the Staten Island Chuck.
Staten Island Chuck. I didn't know he had a full name.
It's the official weather predicting groundhog for New York City, and was murdered by what's his face?
Yeah, the guy
Eric
that was
Adams.
mayor. No,
Bloomberg.
I think it was one of those two.
Ooh,
just
we have another one.
dropped him.
Also, just fun fact, as a little early today I learned, there's another New York-based weather predictor called
Al Roker.
Cluxatani Henrietta, a chicken from Muscoot Farm in Katona, whose egg-laying status is used to predict the end of the winter.
That farm just wanted their name in
it
life
made the
somewhere.
cut.
But speaking of names that have been talked about a lot over the weekend, it was hard to avoid any reference to this Bubba email. But Jeffrey Epstein's brother Mark has addressed a now viral email that he sent his brother Jeff about Donald Trump. Newly released emails showed Mark telling Epstein in 2018 to ask former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon if Russian President Vladimir Putin has, quote, the photos of Trump, you-know-whating Bubba.
Oh.
Internet users quickly speculated that Bubba would be the nickname that Bill Clinton has gone by, referring to the former president. But Mark told the Daily Beast Sunday he had not been referring to Clinton in his email to Epstein, the convicted child sex offender who died while awaiting trial in 2019.
There's a lot of Bubbas in the country.
Mark said they were simply part of a humorous private exchange between two brothers and were never meant for public release or to be interpreted as serious remarks. He wrote in the statement to the Daily Beast, for the avoidance of doubt, he said the reference to Bubba in this correspondence is not in any way a reference to former President Bill Clinton.
Thank you.
What commenters were quick to note, he did not say there wasn't a person named Bubba. There was no mention that Bubba was not a person at all. However, the other have you guys heard the other alternative for who Bubba might be?
Tell me more.
They had to reach out to Mark Epstein again and ask,
hey, Mark, us again.
They said, hey, so you said it's not Bill Clinton, but there was a claim appearing on several platforms in a X post that was published November 15th. The caption read, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Bill Clinton was not the only one called Bubba. Ghislaine Maxwell's horse was also called Bubba.
Okay.
So now a spokesperson for Mark Epstein had to also say, no, I can assure you it's not the case. I have not even heard the horse rumor, but no, that is not the case.
Now I just see like a giant board that you would find in, I don't know, some sort of
just like
detective conference room where they're like
out potential Bubbas.
So
like
it's
we just
not
have
the horse, it's not Bill. What else we got, boys?
Whole list of Bubbas.
Sponge.
Social media claims that the Bubba reference about Bill Clinton began spreading after the 2018 email thread between the Epstein brothers was discovered among the 23,000 emails released by the House GOP Oversight Committee in November. It referenced Donnie T, your boy Donnie, as well as Trump. Mark Epstein's spokesperson sent a statement from Epstein to Lead Stories on November 15th saying it was a humorous private exchange. We read that part already. The Bubba reference was not
so funny
about Bill Clinton.
Got it. But
just guys
still,
making jokes.
Nothing about, like, it's not Bill, but we're definitely talking about John.
He's not saying it didn't happen.
You could have said it's not a person at all, or just it was about a thing that
it's a horse,
never
obviously.
Happened. But no, they're saying it's not Bill Clinton, and it's not, as some people have tried to point the finger at, Ghislaine Maxwell's horse, which is this was a first, learning that she had a horse also named Bubba. The spokesperson for Mark Epstein is with Sidereal Solutions, a communication strategy company. She asked that they only use her first name for security reasons.
Thank you.
You can't even be Epstein's brother's spokesperson and escape the hate, I guess. They asked her in a phone call if she could clarify if the Bubba reference was to Maxwell's horse, and she said, no, I can assure you that is not the case. So they're saying it's not Bill and it's not the horse. And meanwhile, President Trump has sort of switched positions on this whole thing, now saying,
yeah, he has.
So now saying, encouraging Republican voters to vote to release the files, which I think kind of leads us to believe that he knows they were probably going to do that anyway. And the way he said it, I'd have to bring up the quote, but it was like...
I thought he was calling it the hoax the whole time.
He still did, though. He said, all right, release the Democrat radical left hoax.
I dare you.
And I opened the government back.
But, I think he referenced the shutdown in it, too. I'll get the exact quote for it in a little bit.
Wow, we can read you like a damn book. Huh?
This I thought was kind of weird because you don't really see this name in the news anymore on account of dead. But O.J. Simpson is in the headlines today.
Twitter world.
Because his estate has okayed a $58 million payment for Fred Goldman decades after his son Ron's killing.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know that the estates that were awarded money in that civil case have largely not seen a dime?
And now they're getting $58 million?
So Fred Goldman, it says, may be closer to finally receiving payment from O.J. Simpson's estate nearly 3 decades after winning a wrongful death judgment against the former football great who was acquitted of killing his son. And the executor of the Simpson estate, whose name is Malcolm Laverne, who we've definitely talked about before, and I'll remind you why in a second, he has accepted Goldman's creditor claim for a very, very specific number. $57,997,858.12 plus ongoing judgment interest, as reported by TMZ over the weekend.
Huh.
The news site reports that the figure was agreed to following negotiations between the estate and Goldman, whose son was killed alongside Nicole Brown Simpson in June of '94. He initially submitted a claim exceeding $117 million, which was supposed to represent the original $33 million judgment from the civil lawsuit, plus interest that has accumulated over the course of the past 3 decades.
I feel like there'd be a lot more interest. Then again, we're talking about the millions of dollars, so maybe that makes sense. Do they have that much?
It seems like they do. Laverne disputed the calculations and offered a number that was half of what the bereaved father was seeking, and Goldman accepted. It marks a reversal from Laverne's initial stance following Simpson's death last year, which he said he would never pay the Goldman family.
Ay caramba.
Which, what kind of balls does it take to get up there after the O.J. Simpson dies and say, I'm representing his family. I know that he hasn't paid Ron Goldman a 1 red cent, and he won't get one.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, cold.
I mean, the balls of someone who, if he murdered, wrote a book about it and felt very confident in the non-murdering murder part.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It says he subsequently changed course and committed to accepting their claims. The combined $33.5 million judgment against Simpson in the civil trial says went largely unpaid during his lifetime. Families had received only a small fraction of the awarded damages. So in all this time, and I know he was in jail for some of that. He had some money issues. What was he a grandfather before he passed on?
As far as Goldman, I mean, who is still alive that is receiving that money?
His dad, Fred.
Oh, Fred. But he must be very old, so that's going to...
I mean, he was already...
Ooh, he's 84.
He was already... he's 84. My gosh. I would be so pissed off. I mean, $58 million when I'm 84.
It's like in that song.
Which
by
one?
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Won the lottery.
$58 million.
Yeah.
Got
a settlement and died the next day.
It's like...
Fred Goldman, I don't know if you guys remember watching those trials or some of the interviews afterwards. Fred Goldman was on TV a lot. It was just a rough time for him, as one could imagine. But, you said...
Now he's rich.
You said he's probably super old. I mean, imagine how much that situation aged him, and then it's now, 30 years later, at least. That was June of 1994.
Imagine the plastic surgery $58 million can get you.
Possibly. We'll see. There is an alleged porch pirate that has been busted after the surveillance video has gone viral. Look up this guy, Todd Anthony Bond. They said he has a particular look to him. He was taken into custody on Friday after the Mobile County Sheriff's office.
Oh, okay.
You see this guy?
I'm getting it puts the lotion on its skin.
Very much so. The cross-dressing porch pirate. And, I don't want to take control of the search.
Buddy.
Here he is. So this is Mr. Todd Anthony Bond, 46 years old. A couple of things that stuck out to us that helped solve this crime was the vehicle. This is Sergeant Lonnie Parsons of the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Home security video shows Todd Bond allegedly stealing packages from the front porch of this house. Obviously, the more important thing was the person's particular look. With Halloween, being recent, we were trying to understand whether the person was dressed for Halloween or if this is just the way they normally dress. It puts the lotion on the skin, and that person has been arrested for a bit of porch pirate activity. When we come back, there was a woman that we talked about a while ago. She has come forward about an incident with her wife and the International Space Station. Doritos and Cheetos have an offering that we didn't ask for and we probably don't need. And is that a parrot in your pocket? No. But what could it be? We're going to find out next, friends, and we're going to play your dispatches as well. Those are all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
Yeah,
I'm not going to let the lady win.
Really?
I'm going to dominate her on the field and in the bedroom.
Not with that testosterone blood panel.
not with a 100 in your testosterone.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Afternoon traffic's pretty mellow on most of the major roadways, although on I-4 you're still going to run into some slowdowns between Osceola Parkway and Apopka Vineland Road. There's some congestion.
What's happening? Happy Monday there, friends. Thanks for hanging with us. Zach, Sea Witch, Charles, Weed Consumer, Feral Kitten, hello. Zach, what you just said there, I mean, the age that I was when the O.J. Simpson trial happened, I did not understand that at all. And I still don't totally understand it, but how you could sue somebody to be fiscally responsible for a murder, but then wouldn't you just be able to get on the stand and say, hey, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A, I was acquitted. The glove didn't fitted. I was acquitted. Thank you for your kind words. They're very generous. I wouldn't say the best host. I'm definitely not my favorite host. Oh man, I should have put that guy on See It Now. I don't have the multitasking for this position like Sean has. Like, he has it down for what he does. I have it down for what I do. But when I do what he does and then some of what I do, then we're stacking shit here. All right. Anyway, got about 3 minutes till we come back. We still have to talk about this guy looking at boobs on the airplane. So we'll get to that in a second. And, see where it goes from here. The world is our oyster. Stay put.
Every dish. Behind every bite is a hardworking Florida farmer and fisherman, growing and gathering with pride and purpose. It's more than a meal. It's a celebration of the people, the land, and the passion behind every harvest and catch. Fresh from Florida, trust is grown here.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. November, they call it Movember, for Men's Health Awareness Month. And you know who can help you with that? My friends at Life Imaging FLA. We've had so many listeners who have gone to Life Imaging FLA and gotten that screening for their heart and also for cancer and found out early and were able to save their lives. That is the truth. According to the National Cancer Institute, over 75 million cancer deaths have been prevented through early detection and screening. Movember. It's important. Take care of yourself by calling Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. There's a few minimum requirements, but this is a great value. And ask about full body cancer screening. It's super important to do. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. Make sure you tell them Russ and the Monster sent you. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up that cell phone and dial pound 250.
There's a myth that a Sprouts Farmers Market person wakes up before dawn, bangs out a couple of hours of yoga before downing a kale foam colostrum latte. The reality is that a Sprouts person is just someone who cares about fresh, healthy, and honestly priced everything from organic produce to the hottest new snack to hit the shelves. They love how easy it is to find the delicious and healthy food they and their families thrive on. And to be honest, most of them have never heard of a kale foam colostrum latte. So maybe that sounds a bit like you. Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
I'm worth more.
I'm worth a little more.
I'm worth a lot more. You are worth more, and your car is worth more at GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Magic 107.7, Orlando's Christmas station. Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
They're best friends. Unless they're fighting. Are they fighting? It's the news.
Update on somebody who was one of the recipients of a Donald Trump pardon. There is a number of people, by the way, we've talked about before, who get these pardons and reoffend, and then just they end up finding themselves back in jail for any number of things. You would think like that's the ultimate. You get the ultimate do-over when you receive a presidential pardon or a governor's pardon.
Let's do it again. It was so much fun the first time.
I think so. But really quick, Sabrina, you had mentioned this.
What's up?
And it's in the news today. It just came on my feed.
Sticky.
Florida bill would require cursive instruction in elementary schools. It's going to be required again. Sabrina called it.
I would ace it. Because that was one of the, less than a handful of classes that I excelled in. Was cursive.
Like, you think that, did you have to have...
It wasn't a whole class, but when we were tested upon it, they're like, God, you're going to make it as a calligrapher.
We had it in, I was told you're not a doctor yet. That was my teacher's, fun way of telling me my handwriting is absolutely terrible.
Oh.
But, because I guess doctors are notorious for... how do they read those prescription pads? Stuff like that.
What's up with that?
But no, it says Senator Aaron Grahl of Vero Beach filed this proposal, SB 444. The House Student Academic Success Subcommittee is set to review the measure, which is also House Bill 127, on November 18th. Sponsored by Tony Overdorf. Rough name, Tony. Toby.
Overdorf.
His name is Toby Overdorf. That's even worse.
Overdorf.
The bill would require cursive instruction in 2nd through 5th grades. I think we did it in 3rd. 3rd grade was when they made us learn cursive. I don't remember. Part of it was, and tell me if you guys had this, you had to hold the pencil in such a specific way that they had this little rubber thing you put on it.
The gripper.
You had the gripper too? That wasn't just me?
Yeah, gripped it right.
I felt that was
grip it and rip it.
One of those things they give you because you're not doing well.
Well, that and to avoid calluses, but that didn't help.
The proposal filed for consideration for the legislative session that begins January 13th would also require students to demonstrate proficiency in cursive by the end of 5th grade.
Good luck.
The House unanimously backed a similar proposal, also sponsored by Oberdorf, during the 2025 session, but the Senate did not vote on the issue. Critics maintain cursive writing is already taught at public schools, and the proposal would add to over-testing of students. I didn't think they were teaching cursive that much in public schools. Like, why would they need the bill if they were already teaching it?
I mean, great question, but there's a lot of stuff that they teach in public schools where you ask, why are you teaching that when they'll never use it?
I think I would do fine until I got to like...
Do well, C-Lane. Jesus Christ.
I think until I got to a Z. Like,
the Z's are weird.
Do you remember how to make a cursive Z?
I do, but it doesn't make sense to me.
What does it look like? Show me a cursive Z.
I mean, you're doing like it looks like a dolphin.
It looks like a dolphin?
A dolphin that's kind of like the head's out of water, but the tail's on the ground.
Z in cursive.
It's like it's a loop.
Wait, now I don't remember how to do it.
Swoop down and pull.
Okay, looking at all the cursive letters.
Yep,
I went
see,
to do it and
I was doing a lowercase.
Okay.
It's like
You're right.
I don't know how else to describe it. I wish that we had the Disney Channel technology so those watching the stream could see me doing it. But
all right, it's right there, right down in the. All right, yeah, you had the. I don't know about dolphin. I guess it's kind of dolphin-like.
A dolphin breaching water, saying hey. The tail's at the underneath the water.
I see it.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. There are a bunch of these I remember. F I kind of remember. G I could do. The ones that Q I probably no, especially this uppercase
Q's
Q.
dumb. I just did a regular Q.
It does look just like a 2. I think I would have done well with most of these. But the Z was the one.
We'll take your word for it.
That I had I'm not going to have a cursive writing contest here.
How's your actual writing?
Like just print?
Obviously better than Sean's, but
not
it's
by
like
much.
Writing a note.
I don't write a lot of notes. I wrote down on the page for the beginning of the show today. Here, let's see if I can find it for you. I wrote down just the things that I was going to say, and I could read those just fine.
That's why I was all garbledy-gook.
I did kind of have to cross out some stuff.
Let's put our ears to the ground and our finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I can write okay. But no, the rest of it I typed out because why would I do that?
Yeah, we have technology.
But yeah, you're going to have to learn cursive again, and you're going to have to buy those stupid grip things that I had to get that made me feel like a special kid.
Or a fountain pen. Like they did to write the Constitution.
Oh, I would not do well in a fountain pen, but I get those videos in my feed all the time of people that have this really great calligraphy, and I'm like a little jealous for the length of the video, and then I forget about it because I don't care anymore. But
I mean, think about it. They don't spend time with other humans. They just go live.
Right.
On TikTok.
They just go.
I used to be able to do.
It's like a weird. Oh, it's up again.
So sad.
Well, any updates on that? Oh, sorry. God bless you.
No, I was doing a little crying and no updates yet.
Well, update out of England, overseas, across the pond. They've had enough of it. They said no more. We have. We've been hearing too much of this, and thank God. My young son is not a K-pop Demon Hunters fan.
No more K-pop Demon Hunters, yeah.
He has a neighbor friend that is, and I've seen it.
And he's not allowed to hang out with him anymore.
No, he's allowed, but he's got his own obsessions that he. At some
How's
point
the birthday
yesterday,
gift going?
The birthday gift's great.
Yeah, you put it away, didn't you?
No, I did not put it away. It's on the floor of his playroom.
I got
he turns it on all the time.
A Mickey Mouse.
And then he loads it and fires it.
Giant bazooka. A giant keyboard, Mickey Mouse theme. And one of my favorite videos that I've received from Z-Lane is Sweet Jack opening it up And C-Lane, within 15 seconds, going, God damn it, Sabrina. Because it's like, oh boy, let's play. Oh boy.
You need to like turn it on in such a way that it does all of the things it's supposed to do. But if you haven't flipped that switch, it just says the same thing every time you hit the button.
Yeah,
and I was like,
son. Yeah, son.
you bitch.
Yeah. I knew you guys were going to love it.
And I opened that present after the roast. And I was like, I went, load it up more stuff. But no, a school has banned the singing of songs from hit Netflix film K-pop Demon Hunters over concerns they are not keeping with its Christian ethos.
Ethos, but what's unchristian of the K-pops?
You would think that hunting demons is good.
That's what the angel Gabriel did. He fought demons.
There would be anti-demon in a Christian school, but not in Lilliput Church of England Infant School in Poole, Dorset. They sent a message to parents on Friday saying some members of the community are deeply uncomfortable with references to demons. It was because...
So you just can't even reference them at all.
Yeah, they associate them with spiritual forces opposed to God and goodness. You can't even
Okay, but what if you're like,
reference
there's a demon behind you, watch out. You can't even say that. Can't warn anybody.
None of that lollywagging around here.
It seems irresponsible to only teach about the good side and not, tell why the bad side is bad.
Adrian, you got a demon right behind you.
In update on Monday.
That's what I thought, the impression you were doing, Josh.
I was doing an English guy.
Sure.
Because they're in England.
Hey.
In an update, acting head teacher Lloyd Allington said he had since received feedback from parents highlighting positive messages from the songs, but the school was seeking to support those who found the themes challenging.
What a boring school.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunter still Netflix most viewed film ever in August.
Damn.
And follows the adventures of the fictional girl band Hunter X with a slash in there somewhere.
Cool.
And no E. As its three members use their music and fighting skills to protect humans from the demons. It also features a rival group made up of 5 demons called the Saha Boys.
Okay.
Whose lyrics cover themes including temptation and seduction. So that's not allowed in the schools anymore in Poole. Did you guys have something that was like taking over school when you were in grade school that they said, we're getting rid of this, we're banning it?
Not that I recall. The only thing that comes to mind was when I was a counselor at Good Counsel Camp.
Uh-huh.
There was one child. Like, it was storming very badly, so we couldn't do the outdoor activities. So everyone was going to come to watch in the mess hall a movie. The movie picked was Harry Potter, and one child was like, my church says I can't watch that. So,
Nerd.
Oh, so it ruined watching Harry Potter for the whole camp?
But guess what we watched for the 15th time, which I wasn't upset about? The Labyrinth, baby.
Oh, your church is fine with the Labyrinth, but not Harry Potter?
They didn't know what the Labyrinth was.
Big bulge.
Labyrinth was fine.
There's a thing about reading or something. That's what I always thought. Like the kid got sucked into a book. That's why I don't read.
The book sucked him.
I was afraid. I know. You got sucked into the book. And that's why I was afraid of reading in attics.
Isn't that... Wait. No, I'm thinking Page Master. Forget it.
I was thinking Neverending Story. So I did have the wrong. I was
thinking Wishbone.
But
good show.
What's the story?
I never watched Wishbone.
Shall we digress?
Don't know anything about it. But no, let's get to some dispatches here. We have some of yours coming in. Let's go to Guitar Slinger with a dispatch.
I think the most famous Icelandic phrase is at the beginning of that Def Leppard song, we're gleben, globbin, rock and rollin'. That's Icelandic, right?
Give it to me.
I know. Let me know, guys.
I believe that is
Pretty Fly for a White Guy?
It's also it came from the Def Leppard song, and they sampled it in Pretty Fly for a White Guy. That is, I looked it up once. It's some sort of fake German, like it's a fake German. It's supposed to just replace 1, 2, 3, 4, like at the beginning of a song, like when you count off a song.
Rock and roll, baby.
That's what it replaces. Not a Icelandic thing. How about Insecure Walrus?
Okay. Hello, everyone. Great job, C-Lane, so far hosting today.
So far.
Good to hear you all on the air.
Big caveat.
When I used to go to Bonnaroo quite a bit. My wife has worked at every single Bonnaroo except for one over the years. And when I used to go pretty regularly for 5 or 6 years, a few years ago, there was a place that set up just outside of Centeroo, right by the big tower with the light on top of it, or the disco ball, or whatever it was that year, called the Beatbox. And I think they were out of Philadelphia or New Jersey, somewhere up that way.
Oh,
but,
he's talking about the
really
vegan restaurant.
Vegan and gluten-free food. They had like a hamburger that was made out of beets. It was on a regular
Gross. I don't want a hamburger made out of beets.
I'd try it.
You would try it?
I'd try it. Why not?
Does it have to be the pickled beets, or do you think it's like one of those
just
roasted
mashed beets?
No, you just roast the beets.
My wife went through a phase where she said, like, she tries to pick something new to try every year, and she's like, "This year is beet year," and I was like,
Wow.
"Gross! I'm not taking part in it. I don't like it." When we come back, we're gonna get into jury duty, and then we got a whole bunch of stuff in the last hour of the show we got to get to, including this politician that I keep teasing that has been caught looking at boobs on an airplane.
Nice.
And this guy that has powered his home in a very hippie way that's interesting but also sounds super dangerous. We'll talk about him and more. Plus your dispatches, you can send them in to thenewsjunkie.com. Just hit it up on your phone or your laptop, whatever. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and record your first dispatch. That and more coming up next on The News Junkie.
Real Music Weekends. Our classic alternative. Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
Buccaneers coach Todd Bowles says there's a lot to fix on defense after it was unable to hold on to several leads during yesterday's loss to Buffalo. College basketball rolls on tonight. It'll be UCF hosting Oakland. The Knights going for a third straight win after they beat Texas A&M last week. And Golden State forward Draymond Green, he could be in hot water with the NBA after confronting a courtside fan in New Orleans. It happened yesterday. I'm Scott Davidson.
You wouldn't drive a car under the influence, so why would you operate a boat? The FWC wants to remind you that operating a boat while impaired is just as deadly as driving a car and carries the same penalties. Be as safe at sea as you are on land. Visit myfwc.com for more info.
If you wanna buy or sell quickly, call Nickly.
We get it. Rates are up, headlines are loud, and buying your first home feels more confusing than ever. At the Nickley Group, we help first-time buyers in Central Florida cut through the noise, because your first home shouldn't be a gamble. It should be a game changer. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Confidence in every key. TheNickleyGroup.com. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty.
Call Nickly.
We are on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance and better health. We have plans with low out-of-pocket premiums. For coverage to start January 1st, you must enroll by December 15th. Go to ambetterhealth.com/enroll for your free, no-obligation quote. That's ambetterhealth.com/enroll. Ambetter Health, on a mission for better. Ambetter Health is the brand name for health insurance products underwritten by subsidiaries of Centene Corporation. Go to ambetterhealth.com to see offerings in your state. This is a solicitation for insurance.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth LLC, a SEC registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Want to win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Pick up your phone and text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully. This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code. alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors. Must be 21 plus to purchase.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Because Sean has way more PTO than the other two. It's the News Junkie with...
Back.
What happened?
What?
What'd you say?
My roll's back.
Your rolls.
Jesus. How old are you?
I'm too old for dubstep.
Old enough to know better.
I think I've been to one or two dubstep performances.
Yeah, I have one of those on video. Wise guy.
I'd like to not see. That'd be fine with me. Anyway, we'll get to your dispatches in just a little bit. You can send those in at thenewsjunkie.com. But let's get into it. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention. Before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass, you're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Jury duty is brought to you by Mo DeWitt, Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. You can call him at 1-800 DeWitt. What is it? 1-800-JUST-CALL-MO, Josh?
Yeah.
1-800-CALL-MO?
Oh, my God.
1-800-CALL-MO.
1-800-CALL-MO. I'm not the one that usually says this.
JustCallMo.com.
JustCallMo.com is where you can find him. He's the one that's going to help you out if you are injured in a car accident, injured on the go. Just call Mo. He's going to help you out. He's going to make sure that the insurance companies don't try to undercut you when you are injured, when you need that money the most. He's going to help you out, and he's a good guy with a lot of great merchandise. And
hell yeah, son.
He was nice enough to let us borrow Josh today. We appreciate that, Moses. So
what?
1-800-CALL-MO or justcallmo.com. A Ponzi schemer named Eli Weinstein, 51 years old.
Any relation?
No, it doesn't say that there's any relationship. Although this person has been called a predator, so he does at least have things in common with the Weinstein you're thinking of. But this person was sentenced Friday for defrauding investors who believed their money was buying COVID-19 masks, baby formula, and first aid kits bound for Ukraine. Instead, he and his conspirators used the money to repay early investors and for personal expenses like gambling in casinos and buying real estate.
What a scumbag.
Yep, they said this.
I mean, that's a future investment, is it not?
In federal court in Trenton, New Jersey, Mr. Weinstein received a gift that few have received in the United States, according to U.S. District Judge Michael Shipp. He then squandered that gift after getting out of prison by starting again to steal from investors and launder their money. You see, Mr. Weinstein was pardoned by President Trump. He got clemency for his previous wrongdoings.
That means you don't do any more things. Is that not the overall rule?
You're not, I mean, it would help not to, but you start with a clean slate, at least for the thing that you got the clemency for. The case is one example of what can go wrong when the president grants clemency to convicted defendants who commit new crimes. Earlier this week, a loan shark and convicted drug trafficker freed from prison by Trump in 2021 was sentenced to 27 months in prison for violating the terms of his federal release. Prosecutors sought a sentence of a half-century in prison, an unusually harsh term in a white-collar case. Weinstein's lawyer asked for 15. He wore a dark green jail jumpsuit, sported a black beard in court. A man accused of vandalizing a Veterans Day display would have gotten away with it had it not been for his stupid driver's license. Punks may have played a role in it too, but a Veterans Day flag display at a church in Texas, were vandalized, leading to this man's arrest. 48-year-old Timothy Myers Poole of Tyler tore flags down at the display near the W.T. Brookshire Conference Center. He also vandalized Lakewood Church in Flint. He shattered the glass on the front door of the church by throwing a piece of concrete, like similar to a septic tank lid, at the church.
Whoa.
That's a strong guy.
Yeah, that's a huge piece of concrete. And then it says when he was tearing down all the flags, he dropped his driver's license, which...
You dumbass.
Why do you even have your driver's license out while committing a crime?
Just in case somebody...
If I'm criming, I'm not pulling out my ID to show anybody anything. I might not even have my wallet on me unless the crime is like taking some money. I need some place to put the money.
How do you drop your license of all the things?
Yeah.
Is it not the whole wallet?
It may have been, because I don't even really take my license out.
Maybe you wanted to get caught.
At around 9:30,
it's a cry for help.
A deputy conducting an unrelated traffic stop was approached by Poole. This is the guy that got arrested, who exited his vehicle after pulling up and was acting aggressively. Gave him orders to leave or back away, but he refused. He was arrested for interfering with public duties and booked into the Smith County Jail. Criminal mischief count was added to his charges. He was the man who was caught on camera tearing down American flags and bending poles. This guy is strong. He's throwing big old concrete septic lids and bending poles.
He's a cartoon strongman.
At the Rotary Club of Tyler's Field of Valor display at the Rose Garden complex. And so,
any chance, like 2 blocks away, was a CrossFit competition?
There is, or maybe he lost it and he was just like proving that he has what it takes.
Guys, let me back in.
I'll show you. The Tyler Police Department spokesperson said he actually left it just says driver's license. It doesn't say wallet at the scene of the crime. Rotary Club says it'll cost over $2,000 to replace the broken flagpoles. And then this former Air Force intelligence officer, I think we talked about this when it happened. It was about 5 years ago. She has pleaded guilty to lying to a federal agent by falsely claiming that her estranged astronaut wife illegally accessed her bank account while aboard the International Space Station for 6 months.
That was a made-up story.
Yes.
So the astronaut did not do any of the things?
Either she didn't do it or she was allowed
So it was
to
like
access it.
hailed as the first space crime.
Yes, it was like the first online computer crime that was in space. It might be the first crime ever in space
that we know of.
The guilty plea by Summer Warden, 50 years old, comes more than 5 years after she was indicted in the space case for lying about actions by her wife, Ann McClain, who is a U.S. Army colonel, West Point graduate, and Iraq War combat veteran, while they were in the midst of the divorce. The claim came at a time when Warden said the couple was engaged in a custody battle, over their 6-year-old son, who they had conceived through IVF and it was carried by a surrogate. Warden's trial in the case was scheduled to begin next Monday in Houston federal court, but she pled guilty and everything's okay. But
classic lesbians.
They said the investigation revealed Warden had granted her spouse access to the bank records from at least 2015, including her login credentials. And the thing that got me was like, I did not realize how easy it was to just surf the internet while you're on the space station.
Same.
Like they have Wi-Fi up there. I would have thought the space station was a pretty boring
Do you
place.
have access to all the world's internet?
You do. They have like a system.
Facebook.ca.
Like the original plans they had were, or the original like system that was in place. Like, because think of this, we just talked about the space station in China who got their very first air fryer, and you're like, okay, they must be very behind in some of the technology that some of the astronauts have access to. And so Wi-Fi was just a thing that I didn't think they had, but
it was actually an air flyer.
I guess. They said it wrong. It was.
I'm just looking at the notes.
Got it. But they had like Wi-Fi for these astronauts, and you could just log into your bank account, like do whatever. You can't have your cell phone up there because you can't get any cell service. But they have like tablets or laptops that are just like
FaceTime
NASA specific.
I mean, they do have interviews.
Yeah, I mean, but
they were in space. If those are real,
it used to be they had like the little camera that they would like throw around to do the live TV shot. But no, they definitely have like FaceTime in space now. FaceTime would be the obvious name for something like that.
FaceTime Continuum.
I think it runs on like NASA's private servers, but you can definitely like just log into your bank account or commit crimes, it seems. But it looks like that's not what this person did. And Summer Warden, 50 years old, was just lying about it. And so she faces a maximum possible sentence of up to 5 years in prison. She remains free on bond, is scheduled to be sentenced in February. And last but not least, in jury duty, a man was charged with smuggling after Customs and Border Protection officers at the U.S.-Mexico border noticed a suspicious bulge in his pants.
Ew.
Jesse Agus Martinez, a 35-year-old U.S. citizen who lives in Tijuana, Mexico, was indicted Friday after authorities said he smuggled 2 heavily sedated orange-fronted parakeets, which is a protected species, into the United States late last month. The birds, which are endangered and native to Mexico, were found apparently unconscious but breathing and heavily sedated. Martinez,
right by his testicles?
No, Martinez claimed several times to the officers that the bulge in his pants was his penis. Or he used the Spanish word for penis, pirin.
Get your hands off my penis.
When questioned by customs officers, he claimed several times the bulge was his penis. When authorities took a closer look, they discovered the 2 parakeets hidden inside his underwear. Fish and Wildlife Service
Just
agents.
2 parakeets.
Yeah.
How much money are you getting for that if he had made it?
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't say how much money he would have gotten, but it's either a whole lot of money or just that's the thing that he's good at. Because why would you smuggle just 2 parakeets and hide them that close to
I mean,
your
they're very
package?
beautiful, and I'm also very sure that they fly around Miami. I was just in Miami, and they have like a whole cluster of these parakeets, or maybe it's the green parrots that someone had brought over and they made it, and boom.
It says the orange-fronted parakeets are listed as vulnerable on the red list of threatened species.
Yeah, especially if they're in a man's pants.
Yes, the group notes that the pet trade poses the biggest threat to the critically endangered birds as their population continues to decrease due to trapping. So I guess it's just they're not making babies because people are too busy stealing them and selling them. Between 1998 and 2008, more than 8,000 of the green and orange parakeets were legally captured. They were the most sought-after parrot species in Mexico.
Huh.
And this guy could get a fine of up to $250,000 and 20 years in prison for the 2 parakeets that he promised. He swore up and down was just his penis. So sorry about that. Good luck to you in prison. Hopefully a little less than 20 years, but that was 35-year-old Jesse Agus Martinez.
All the parakeets you can stuff in prison.
They'll find a different way.
Work on that one.
They'll find an alternative method to do that if he wanted some in prison. When we come back, we got to get to this politician on the plane. Doritos and Cheetos are offering something up that we didn't really need, but maybe we'll get a chance to try that in the near future. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
The Tampa Bay Bucks head west for a Sunday night matchup versus the LA Rams. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. this Sunday on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
There's a couple accidents off to the shoulder to look out for on your ride this afternoon. I-4 eastbound approaching Howland Boulevard on I-95. Northbound past Granada Boulevard on the Beach Line. Eastbound before Dallas Boulevard. Traffic's pretty mellow on most of the major roadways right now. You won't be running into anything really affecting your ride. Just look out for road rangers this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Orange Emergency. HCA Florida West Orange Emergency in Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit HCA Florida Health.
Tammy, it was 20 years. He faces up to 20 years for the parrots in the pants. Nicole, I think you... Seems like you might know what Doritos I'm talking about. But it's sort of like New Coke. Actually, it's closer to Clear Cola Crystal Pepsi. If we're trying to be accurate here. How's everybody doing on this lovely Monday? 1 hour left. I turned down the idea to get food. And when are we going to get the Coca-Cola from Mexico? You can buy the Coca-Cola from Mexico. I see it at Publix all the time. You can. I just noticed it yesterday walking by. They have the regular Coca-Cola, and then they have the 6-pack of glass bottles with the real sugar that says Hecho en Mexico. So it's definitely a real thing.
helps students, staff, and teachers stay healthy.
I did not realize I still had this microphone on. My bad, guys. It's been very distracting. My B. We'll be back in about 50.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Because you're never too old to learn something stupid. This is...
A YouTuber, a popular YouTuber who has been in the news before, even at 22 years old, no stranger to being in the headlines for bad stuff. Not a good boy.
Like and subscribe.
But he has been arrested. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, we got to get to this politician because a congressman was caught on an airplane checking out pictures of scantily clad women, and he has an excuse that I want to know if you guys agree with. Do you agree with his right to use it? Do you think it's for real? We'll find out in just a second here. But this picture right here is of California Representative Brad Sherman. He is 71 years old. And if you this thing won't, can I get it? Can I make it bigger? There we go.
All right.
Zoom, enhance. His mouth is kind of agape at what he sees.
Of course.
And his full brightness iPad, you see a scantily clad woman right there.
Is that a website?
In the middle. It's not a website. He says it's not a website. It says...
I'm getting a message board vibe, but I cannot see it all that well.
Well, he's going to try to explain it.
Oh, yes.
And we'll find out if we believe him or not. But photos of California Representative Brad Sherman were shared on X over the weekend with an actual... person from the White House communications director wrote on X, bruh, what a total gooner.
Yeah.
That was from Stephen Chung.
What a time to be alive.
The California politician reportedly denied having a pornography problem, adding, if I see a picture of a woman, might I look at it longer than a sunset? Yeah. Sherman defended himself.
How poetic.
Yeah, I know. He said, I mean, you can't look at a sunset for that long, but a woman, yes. He defended himself, saying the photos appeared on his... I didn't know X had this. I thought this was only a TikTok thing, and I'm hesitant to bring up TikTok
for him
around Sabrina. He said it was his For You page.
Yeah, they have that now.
Of his X feed in an interview with Punchbowl News.
Oh, hard-hitting.
Punchbowl News. Really getting the exclusive. He says, if you fly across the country, you look at a lot of stuff on your tablet. An ex-user who first shared the photos of Sherman on the aircraft wrote in a post seen by millions, why did California Congressman Brad Sherman feel it was appropriate to look at porn on his iPad during a flight today? Many have been poking fun at the lawmaker who has seen mouth agape at what appears to be women wearing underwear and bikinis. One ex commented that the screen brightness was all the way up, not an ounce of shame, but he blames the algorithm for his mile-high activities.
Sure.
But, I mean, I know that at least...
Here we go. Sealand's going to excuse this perv.
I mean, did he do anything wrong?
Full brightness is very wrong. On
Full brightness is very stupid. I think he did something stupid. I don't think he did anything wrong. I mean, unless there was nudity. But in this shot, I don't see anything that would... be something we couldn't show on the stream.
Full mouth open and everything.
Oh yeah, he's a very old guy thing.
He's
That's
looking longer than a sunset.
He probably has very big font on the iPad. He's 71 years old. He's got to have the full brightness so he can see
Back in my day.
the ladies. But if I go on Instagram and hit like the search tab or whatever,
What comes up?
for a while,
Scantily clad women?
yeah, sometimes. I mean, right now it's a
appreciate
bunch
your
of
honesty.
right now it's a bunch of food stuff. $10 cups of pasta. It's always red hot balls.
Go on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the metal balls.
The metal ball that they like put in a furnace for a while, and then they're like, "We're gonna drop this ball on a bunch of M&Ms and watch it melt them."
I don't know what's up with me.
Why? I mean, I don't either, but why?
Because I have Yorkie, which, I mean, that's...
Makes sense.
And then I have 2 of that J.D. Vance meme of him, like, the one, the fat guy.
Oh, yeah. Those are fun.
And then
He
the
hates
kid
that
from
one, by the way.
Love on the Spectrum, and then Frankenstein horror makeup.
All right, I think maybe mine has changed a bit since a lot of the AI stuff blew up, but there was a while where there would be like...
Is this me?
Implied nudity. Boobs.
Is it a look in the mirror?
I don't think so.
It's a lot of dogs with fun haircuts, but then a lot of stuff which I'm like, I don't watch Love on the Spectrum this much. Do I?
Maybe.
I can only watch that once. I mean, I think it's great. It's a
I've
great
watched
show.
it one time. Yeah, that's about it.
But no, I guess no boobs in my feed today.
I'm sorry.
Really proving my point wrong. But I used to see that all the time to the point where I sometimes wouldn't use Instagram in public. Taking a little selfie there.
No,
that's a funny video.
Stupid kid.
Kid just got
And this is why my
Faced by
algorithm is the way it is.
by
You're
a
welcome.
giant thing. Oh my! For a
A
while.
ball, by the way, a ball.
Why? What did it sound like? I said.
Just a giant thing hit in the face.
Oh no, faced by a giant ball. But this congressman, he says he wasn't looking at porn. I mean, if he was looking at porn on an airplane, he's pretty stupid. But he wouldn't be the only one. Didn't we have who was the guy from Florida, Matt Gaetz?
Oh yeah,
that was
it was him talking to his mommy.
texting his mother, and everybody could read what he was saying.
Mummy, I'm going to be in charge one day.
That's right, Mummy.
But good luck to Brad Sherman, and maybe
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Maybe just check what's on your iPad and check who's around. The crazy part for me, I think, is being on a plane. I would not recognize, unless it was Rick Scott. Like, there are not a lot of senators I would recognize that were flying on a plane, so I wouldn't even know to take pictures of whatever they're looking at on their iPads.
I've missed so many people, except for when I was coming back from Ireland. It was the dance king of.
I have not been to Ireland. No.
No, the guy who does the King of Dance. What is it? Not the
Michael
original.
Flatley?
It was his
Lord of the
predecessor.
Dance?
What is the opposite of predecessor? Michael Flatley is the predecessor of the guy I was sitting next to on the plane. He is the Prince of Dance.
Steve Flatley?
Something Flatley. But I was right next to him. I'm like, I know you're famous, so I'm going to sneak a pic and do a Google reverse.
Some of those people just tell you they're famous too. They just
No, he definitely was
lying.
famous. His calves were also, absolutely perfect.
I don't know. Now, people are still saying Michael Flatley in the chat, so we'll have to wait a second to see if we get a correction on that. Over to Miami Beach, where police arrested YouTuber Jack Doherty. Does that name ring a bell for anybody?
Vaguely. Saw the story, so no.
Okay. He was arrested early Saturday morning, according to official records. The 22-year-old was taken into custody shortly after 3:10 a.m. They reported that Doherty was standing in the middle of the street using his phone and ignored officers' commands to use, responding, "Once I'm done with this bet." Like, he was just standing in the middle of the road, and the officers told him to get out of there, and he's like, "No, I got to finish this bet I'm working on first."
Idiot.
During a search, officers said they discovered half of an orange oval-shaped pill marked 3, believed to have been a Schedule 2 amphetamine, along with a black plastic container holding 3 hand-rolled suspected marijuana cigarettes.
My God.
He was booked
Reefers.
he was booked into the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center and faces felony charge of possession of a controlled substance.
Did he win the bet?
You may.
So he had half an Adderall on him and goes to jail.
Half an Adderall and 3 joints. He posted a $35,000 bond, but you may remember his name because in October of last year, I thought it was much longer ago than this, but October of last year, Doherty hydroplaned on Florida Turnpike, crashing his McLaren 570S while reading his chat while driving. He was live on Kick.
What an idiot.
Right.
Like he was live streaming while driving. The car was totaled. He was banned from Kick. His cameraman was injured and bleeding from the head due to the accident. He received stitches at the hospital. Doherty was cited by FHP for
How
using...
How long ago?
This was last year. This was like a year and a couple months ago.
What month?
October of 24.
Wow.
And
what time?
Doesn't say.
2 a.m. by any chance?
What were the circumstances?
Because he hadn't been sober since, probably around that time as well.
What do you mean? Like, are you asking if he was drunk?
I'm just double checking.
Oh, no. He was just live streaming. I think it doesn't say what time of the day it was, but it doesn't mention any sort of impairment. They really just cited him for using a wireless communication device while driving. He was unbanned from Kick in January and then rebanned 9 days later because he got in a fight with somebody with a security and a heckler, and that was also live streamed on the platform.
Kids these days, this does not learn any lessons whatsoever.
No.
Does not care at all.
He's 22 years old. He easily posted a $35,000 bond, and he was driving around a McLaren 570S, which is not a cheap car. Is
that just from YouTube, or his parents are rich?
Probably both.
It could be a little of both.
Must be nice.
Because, he's only 22, and he's known for just YouTube and being a Kick streamer, which I didn't know people still stream on Kick. Are people still using Kick?
You're asking the wrong person because I didn't know that was still around.
I think
KIK, right?
No, well, it's spelled KICK on Wikipedia.
That's how old I am.
You're thinking of the messaging platform.
Right. But I think there was another incident that I think he was arrested for, or he got into some trouble with law enforcement, and it was a party for some other YouTuber, and I think those guys go back to that app that you used to use, that had the short videos.
Vine.
What was it? Vine. Vine made like a handful of people famous that ended up on TikTok, right?
Yeah, the Paul brothers.
Oh, so Jake Paul and Logan, those were Vine guys?
Yeah. But the 22-year-old would have been, what?
He's too young for that.
8 when Vine came out?
For Vine, yeah, probably 7 or 8.
We're getting so old, guys.
You just asked me how old I was, and now you're feeling it?
Yeah, big time.
All right. When we come back, there's a guy who is powering his house like a hippie. This way sounds particularly dangerous, and I want to know if his insurance would cover something that goes wrong. Maybe somebody could chime in. We'll take your dispatches, too. We can listen to some of those. You go to thenewsjunkie.com and send in your first dispatch right now. Just record it there and send it along. We'll play it next on the show. That's all coming up on The News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733. From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's some slowdowns starting to pile up, congestion getting through the city, delays between Osceola Parkway and Apopka Vineland Road. Look out for a car stopped on the shoulder getting cleared up on I-4 eastbound at Howland Boulevard. There's a crash off to the shoulder on I-95 northbound just past Granada Boulevard. Move over and slow down if you see emergency crews on the roadways, and if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Orange Emergency. HCA Florida West Orange Emergency in Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Osceola Hospital, not an urgent care center. Services billed at hospital rates.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Kick off Christmas with our iHeartRadio Holiday Special, Wednesday, November 26th, starring Goo Goo Dolls, Gwen Stefani, Lady A, Meghan Trainor, Pentatonics, Taylor Momsen of the Pretty Reckless, and more. Hear it on the free iHeartRadio app's Holiday Seasons Radio, November 26th at 7 p.m. Eastern.
After an accident, you may have an x-ray that looks normal, but you're still in pain. That's because soft tissue injuries like sprains and tears don't show up on x-rays. And if an insurance company doesn't see it, they may not believe you're hurt.
When they don't take your pain seriously, we fight back. We know doctors who are experts in diagnosing soft tissue injuries. They can help us prove that your pain is real, and we'll seek to get you paid for all of your future medical expenses.
Farah and Farah, Orlando.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com. If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Want to win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Pick up your phone and text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Did you know Kia sells more new cars in Central Florida than any brand except one? If you're shopping for your next ride, chances are you're already thinking Kia. With 3 convenient locations in one of Central Florida's largest selections, Greenway Kia makes it easy to find the perfect vehicle. And during Kia's Season of New Tradition sales event, every new Kia is discounted up to $12,000 off MSRP. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number 17479, MSRP 77,225. Discount includes Kia customer cash rebate. Offer expires 12/7/25.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
It's Thursday. New Hard Rock Bet rewards are dropping.
Nice. Ed Reed, you in?
The only thing I drop is receivers and mics.
Ed, we're talking bonus bets, deposit matches, parlay insurance.
Oh, okay. I'll do that kind of drop.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, Sabrina from the News Junkie here, and I just upgraded my washer and dryer at Southeast Steel Appliance Warehouse. They made it so easy. They actually listened, found what I needed, and got me a great deal. So skip the big box stores and go to Southeast Steel. Stop by their downtown Orlando warehouse or go to southeaststeel.net. Trust me, at Southeast Steel, you get the best deal.
Do you know what employees say is their number one perk at work? Extra PTO? Nope. Gym memberships? Guess again. It's free lunch. And what's the best way to order food for work? EasyCater, a food tool built for the modern workplace. With online ordering from a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget, employee meal programs, and more, all on one platform. So perk up your workplace with EasyCater. Order now at EasyCater.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons? You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Mainlining today's top stories. You're listening to the News Junkie.
Thank you for that. We're going to get to those in just a little bit. Sabrina, I know that you and I have this in common. I don't think Josh is on board yet.
Really good arms.
Did you?
Wow.
That's
the nerve.
It's kind of his sore spot, you know. His,
My bad.
His arms.
I just came out of my mouth.
He's working on it. The guy's been pumping iron. Yeah, he's
That's your elbow, bud.
That's muscle.
Yeah, actually, it looks great.
Got this right here.
Boom,
Yeah.
Got Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary right here. But no.
It's Tua Tagovailoa, bitch.
Did you get it right?
I don't know.
You're supposed to say tongue, not tag, tongue.
Yeah, I got that wrong.
Tagovailoa.
Go
Bitch.
Dolphins.
No, Sabrina, did you watch the latest episode of Pluribus?
Yeah, I was just talking to Josh about this during the break. Saying if he's on board
Have
or
you
not.
started watching yet, Josh?
No, not yet.
The moment
No
that it
spoilers.
was, because I remember seeing the trailer during their coming up soon, add this to your playlist. I was already in.
Yeah.
After watching that first episode, I was totally sold.
One of Sean's kind of drawbacks about it, or he kind of thought I don't know if I'm going to like this, was it didn't describe itself very well. The show in general, Pluribus, the write up they had for it was very vague.
Yeah, it's how does a woman deal with
the most miserable person in the world is now needs to save it,
but
or something
that's
like
the
that.
mystery of it all. And I will say this last episode, I think, was doing a lot more setup than entertaining.
Right. It's a little. It was a little slower, but it's Vince Gilligan. There were a lot of.
That was the Fly episode of the season.
See, a lot of people that got into Breaking Bad. I think Breaking Bad had this weird life on TV, where it was all right, people got into it when it first started airing. And then it got on Netflix, and people binged the hell out of it on Netflix, and they got to just one after another after another. I did it until probably season 4 was the first one that I watched on television each week as it came out.
I will see that and raise you. I watched all of it until the season finale. I was
Really?
what's this Breaking Bad you guys are talking about? Oh, it's ending soon? Please
Better start
excuse me
now.
while I'm gone for the next 7 days.
I mean, I think even Breaking Bad, I might have started watching before this show started, before we started doing the show every day.
Yeah.
So, I had the free time once some people were nonstop talking about Breaking Bad that I was okay, let's do this. When you go back and watch some of those episodes, there were some slow ones. There were some ones where you feel not a lot got done, and not nearly as bad as the Fly episode, but the episode Grenade, which the grenade part was great. Pretty hilarious.
The turtle?
Huh? No.
Turtle?
No. Grenade, the episode of Pluribus that we just watched.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Grenade was great.
Yeah.
That one particular part, at least. I'm very interested in how this is all going to unfold, because it's particular.
Judging by the description of the 4th episode, it seems like she is going to explore a little more, and we're going to get more interaction with other people and stuff, which I think will be fun. It's good episodes. I keep looking for Breaking Bad Easter eggs in it. And so far,
is that a thing?
Yes, so far the glaring one is the airline that she rides on is Wayfarer Airlines, which in Breaking Bad universe was the one that exploded midair because of the air traffic controller. So that was, but Pluribus I love. My wife's been into it.
Have you guys been watching it? Welcome to Derry?
No, I have not at all. No, Jimmy.
Very graphic.
Jimmy
Very
was.
graphic.
That's what. Yeah, Jimmy was raving about it that first week that.
That's why I love Jimmy. We watch the same shows, and sometimes, like Task, it took you a minute to jump on board.
Oh, I'm still behind
welcome
in
to
Task.
Derry. Oh, you're still behind. We, it's one person I can talk to in this building about it.
Well,
so
I will catch up on Task.
What about All Her Fault? Anybody?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
The what?
All Her Fault.
Yeah, I'm
This
going to
is the
be
first I'm hearing of that.
I'm going to be really behind on stuff, guys, because you know what time of year it is.
It's your hibernation.
No, it's it could be.
Got to really pack in a lot of eating in the next week or so.
Yeah, no, it's Christmas movie time. So
right.
We just watched.
Melissa Joan Hart.
It was Melissa Joan Hart.
How'd I know?
It's the new
Sabrina
one.
the Christmas bitch.
Yeah, they dropped it. She wasn't even like a main character. Alicia Silverstone was the main actress in the movie.
My ex,
like a Merry Xmas or My Merry something Merry Xmas.
Something to do with the ex, the ex-boyfriend.
There was it was a cringe ass movie. I
can imagine. Anytime the poster is back to back. And they're like, oh, what are we going to do? We don't obviously want to be in this picture together. You know it's going to be cringe.
I was only half watching because I was pulling stories for today. And I was like,
oh, this guy works hard.
I was just told Ashley to just pick something that you're going to like because I'm only half going to watch it. And even half watching it, I went, this is a cringe-ass movie. Alicia Silverstone, who, when she started narrating it, I'm like, well, she sounds exactly like she did from Clueless, but I kind of wondered if she had some sort of stipulation or if they did this to sort of attract her to the movie. But her character does Alicia Silverstone things, is vegan,
right?
And does hippie stuff like solar panels. She has her own kind of setup that she built, and
so they're basically it's you. Will you please narrate it?
Yeah, it's you, but now you have this estranged husband that you're going to go through this whole journey with. But,
also, one of my favorite things of 2025 in real life was when she went live, I think, on Instagram. And she's like, I'm over in the UK, and I just found this awesome berry and put it in her mouth. And immediately they were like, you need to go to the hospital. That is extremely poisonous. And, lesson was learned, but still, she walked so we could run and not eat berries from trees we're not familiar with.
Bootsy Moonshine says, C-Lane is selling this movie. I don't really need to. I mean, I'm not trying to sell it. I wasn't really trying to sell it. You can try that. That would be a thing.
You think it would be funny or
there were some funny moments, but overall, there were some if you like cringe stuff, I like The Office. There's a lot of cringe stuff in The Office. I like that. If you enjoy stuff like that, and if you're like my wife, just like Christmas movies in general, it's worth the watch. But there were some moments where I was just like, no. Anyway, we'll get to your dispatches in a second. Ray J is in the news. Have you guys seen
which Kardashian now?
That tape? You've seen the tape, Sabrina, the Kim Kardashian Ray J sex tape?
No.
Oh,
I've just seen Ray J as of late.
Oh,
and he is gross.
I think that I just missed out on a lot of celebrity sex tapes. I've seen some of the stuff.
Watch them.
I know, but I just haven't. I've seen some of the stuff that was in the Fappening. I saw the multiple Paris Hilton ones.
One Night in Paris.
I did not see that one. I did see Hope Solo's.
Yeah, that was
Hope Solo.
That was a whole thing.
That was
I can close my eyes.
That was an after picture.
It was a lot.
It was not a before picture. I haven't seen the Pam and Tommy one. Haven't seen this Ray J, Kim Kardashian one, even though I do remember when Kanye West was doing a performance at one of the big music festivals overseas, somebody printed out a still of the tape. And and like large and put it as their totem at the show just to troll Kanye, which I think
Did he
is
enjoy that?
Top-notch hilarious. But Ray J's now suing over this sex tape.
He's been doing this, by the way. Like every couple years, every 7 years, he will bring this up and try to either get royalties or sue. And he was countersuing, mind you.
Well, apparently they had this like agreement about the sex tape that he says Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner keep breaking. He's filed a cross complaint accusing Kim and Kris of violating a $6 million settlement agreement related to their long-running sex tape dispute. He denies their recent defamation claims, calling the lawsuit a public relations charade driven by publicity, power, and punishment, and alleges they used him to generate publicity for projects like the Kardashians, which I think is stupid because they have their own publicity. They don't need Ray J to generate publicity for their show.
It's kind of what kicked him off, though.
It kicked Kim off, I guess, yeah.
And honestly, I want to sue Ray J if that claim is true, because the drama that is produced by Kim Kardashian and starring Kim Kardashian, even when she's not doing lines, is horrible.
I mean, if you could
Ryan
find
Murphy's
a
new
direct
show?
correlation that Ray J is responsible for that, you might have a case.
Oh, yeah.
We can ask Moses, but maybe. His filing claims the infamous tape was consensual. We've heard that before. The Kardashian and Jenner coordinated its release, and they later manufactured controversies, including false claims of assault and extortion to boost their show. Kardashian begged him in 2022, according to Ray J, to play along with another fabricated storyline, and he refused. He's seeking dismissal of their suit and $1 million in damages. But like, if you have an agreement over this tape and you break it like that, he could have a little bit of a case. But this sounds like something.
The agreement.
Sounds like some. Oh, you don't show this agreement. There's probably a secret agreement.
Not so secret anymore.
That's what happened to Huey Lewis
and the news.
No, just Huey Lewis. In the news. It was Huey Lewis in the news and the news, but it was mostly Huey, and it was that whole Ghostbusters thing where he sued Ray Parker Jr. Because he stole the song. Ray Parker Jr. got to sue him back like years later because he talked about the lawsuit on Behind the Music or something. Like it was this whole thing. Like Ray Parker Jr. got his ass sued, and I don't think made a whole lot of money off of the Ghostbusters song because he basically like just robbed Huey Lewis in the news of that theme song, but was able to sue him back and like just because he started mentioning it and stuff, and he broke the agreement. You break the agreement, you got to pay up. You got to pay up. I think that's the only way he ever made any money off the Ghostbusters theme song because they had him pretty dead to rights on that. We talked about, I had been teasing this guy.
Hey.
Hello.
Stop teasing him.
I'll stop teasing him and I'll get right to him. There's a guy who claims he has reportedly powered his home for 8 years with a system of more than 1,000 recycled laptop batteries.
Yeah, that's going to fare well when they all explode at the same time.
Very hot.
That's kind of like my thing. Like, I wish I could, I wish I had the confidence to pull off some of these, like, little experiments and projects like this. I see them on YouTube all the time. This is 100% my algorithm because I like watching like nerdy stuff like this. But I go, if this guy is powering his house for 8 years, he claims he's never had to replace one of the laptop batteries, which I think is absolute BS. But if he started a fire with all this just because he's like daisy chaining together batteries, does insurance cover that?
I don't think so. Because that place is going to burn unless he has a stockpile of the specific fire extinguisher.
Like, I have also seen other guys on YouTube that are like, I took 500 discarded vapes and took the batteries out, and now I have my own power bank that's like, you know, powering my Bitcoin mining rig or something stupid like that. And I go, yeah,
you can do that.
I get it. They have those like disposable vapes.
Oh, yeah, with LED screens on them.
The ones with the screens.
Which, by the way, when you throw those out, you are risking Waste Management also having explosions in their face.
Whoa.
So dispose it properly.
They have ones with LED screens on them, and they're still disposable?
Yep.
That is wild. That
They
is
got
wild.
games on them too.
So yeah, these guys, they gather up all these batteries and they wire them together in parallel or whatever. The electrical engineers would know better than me. And they say, all right, I can power like a whole bunch of stuff with this. And I think it's a great thing. Like, I think it's good for the environment. I think it's good for what Sabrina said, like not having people that work for waste management be in danger because everybody's throwing away their lithium batteries and stuff. And, absolutely, we love them.
So much.
They drive
Your
around and
heroes.
listen to our show all the time. So they are our best friends. But,
Forever.
but I just think that, like, the reason I'm not doing it is because who am I going to sue when it goes up in flames? There's nobody to blame but myself.
Who you
Ray
gonna sue?
Parker.
I can't sue that guy. He
Ray
didn't do
J.
anything. This guy says
Ray J.
This guy says that but he's too busy. He's suing plenty of Kardashians left and right. But this guy says for 8 years he has not had to replace a single of the 1,000 recycled laptop batteries that he's been using to power his house along with a solar system. It's just store. I mean, good for you for being able to recycle.
God, but one of those things explode, and that's the rest of your house.
Yeah, I think
it'll follow.
You got to have the amount of land to have a mother-in-law suite that all that stuff stays in. Like if
With
that thing,
your mother-in-law.
If some people would like to put their mother-in-law in that suite. If
You're in the battery room.
If the danger is there, you're staying in the battery room. But anyway, we're gonna get to your final dispatches when we come back. Final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Monday. Hey, thanks you guys for being here. Thank you, Josh.
Thank
Sabrina.
Hey, thank you.
We're going to wrap this thing up in just a little bit. That all is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
I've never even seen cocaine. I don't even know what it looks like. I just know it's powdery. I've never seen it.
Show them.
I'm like one of the. I got to be one of the only guys in this business that came through the '90s that never, ever even saw cocaine.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Oh, it's all about the sunshine and the beautiful weather for the rest of this week, the entire week. Waking up to temps each day around 60, some patchy fog possible, then highs in the low 80s and bright sunshine, just a few high clouds from time to time. No rain in the forecast, a really magical week around Central Florida with picture-perfect weather. If you live here, you scored. If you're traveling, you definitely won the weather lotto. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus. Dead car battery? The experts at Batteries Plus will have you in and out fast. Replacements usually take about 20 minutes. No appointment needed. Want to extend the life of your car battery too? Ask about their premier installation. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Why wait for Black Friday? Southeast Steel's 85th anniversary sale is happening right now. Save up to 40% off appliances from brands you trust. GE, LG, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and more. Plus, receive up to $1,300 in exclusive rebates on qualifying models with 0% financing available. Serving Orlando families since 1940, that's Southeast Steel Appliance Warehouse. Visit them in downtown Orlando or online at southeaststeel.net. Shop where I shop. Southeast Steel, where you get the best deal.
This Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Capital One Venture X Business Card, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports. Did you know that the Professional Women's Hockey League is expanding? New teams in Seattle and Vancouver will be joining the original 6 teams for Season 3 of the PWHL this fall. The Minnesota Frost won the title in both of the league's first 2 seasons. Earn unlimited double miles on every purchase with the Venture X Business Card by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/VentureXBusiness for details.
There's a myth that a Sprouts Farmers Market person wakes up before dawn, bangs out a couple of hours of yoga before downing a kale foam colostrum latte. The reality is that a Sprouts person is just someone who cares about fresh, healthy, and honestly priced everything from organic produce to the hottest new snack to hit the shelves. They love how easy it is to find the delicious and healthy food they and their families thrive on. And to be honest, most of them have never heard of a kale foam colostrum latte. So maybe that sounds a bit like you. Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando. Thinking about selling your home? Well, hold on to your packing tape.
The Nickley Group can sell houses faster than you can find that one missing sock. Get a guaranteed cash offer on your home from the Nickley Group today. TheNickleyGroup.com.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with. You deserve something better. And better health. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality, affordable health insurance. You have health insurance needs. We have plans with low out-of-pocket premiums, with in-network preventive care at no cost to you, and a network of local doctors and hospitals. So if you're still shopping for health insurance, go to ambetterhealth.com/enroll to get your free, no-obligation quote. That's ambetterhealth.com/enroll. For coverage to start January 1st, you must enroll by December 15th. Find the plan that's right for you right now. ambetterhealth.com/enroll. Ambetter Health, on a mission for better. Ambetter Health is the brand name for health insurance products underwritten by subsidiaries of Centene Corporation. Go to ambetterhealth.com to see offerings in your state. This is a solicitation for insurance.
I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. When you've been seriously injured, it's not just about the money, it's about justice. I recently had a client who came to us because she was ignored by the insurance company and left to suffer, but we didn't let that happen. We fought and recovered $1 million. If the insurance company is turning its back on you, we're here to stand by your side and fight for the justice you deserve. Injured on the go, just call Mo. Prospective client may not obtain same or similar results.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully. This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code, Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code, alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors, must be 21 plus to purchase.
Bring some holiday cheer with the network that knows what you really want. Take your phone to your local Total Wireless store, and we'll give you one line for just $25 a month. Celebrate more for spending less. The holidays just got a lot better. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
This Thanksgiving, gather around the table with the freshest flavors Florida has to offer. From crisp green beans to juicy tomatoes and sweet corn, fresh from Florida produce brings sunshine to every dish. Behind every bite is a hardworking Florida farmer and fisherman, growing and gathering with pride and purpose. It's more than a meal, it's a celebration of the people, the land, and the passion behind every harvest and catch. Fresh from Florida, trust is grown here.
You've seen RoofMax on TV, but what you really want to know is, can it help you avoid an expensive roof replacement? In most cases, yes, because 9 out of 10 roofs can be restored by RoofMax at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. But RoofMax treatments aren't just for old roofs. Your roof starts to deteriorate in as little as 7 years. Your roof is thirsty. Start RoofMax treatment soon enough, and you can extend the life of your roof up to 15 years. Call 1-855-RoofMax, 855-RoofMax.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The free iHeartRadio app. Pure audio awesomeness.
The most live radio stations and the most podcasts.
And you can access them instantly by making them a preset.
And it's all 100% free.
Join the millions who already have it on their smartphone.
The free iHeartRadio app. The #1 app for radio.
HCA Florida West Orange Emergency and Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Osceola Hospital. Not an urgent care center. Services billed at hospital rates.
This is Sean Paul. Right now, the people of Jamaica are facing some of the toughest days they have ever seen. Hurricane Melissa has devastated our island. That's why the Sean Paul Foundation and Food for the Poor are working together, delivering care packages, rebuilding homes, and bringing hope back to those who have lost so much. but we can't do it alone. Your donation can help rebuild lives and restore communities across Jamaica.
Please visit foodforthepoorja.org/Sean Paul Foundation to donate.
Think orange for your next vehicle. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Wooing lovers with charm and fart jokes. You're listening to the news.
And today I learned to wrap it up for a Monday. Thank you for hanging out with us here.
Thank you.
It's been a lovely one. Yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up. I want to do this one because I teased it. I'm down. Let's go.
Cool.
I teased this a few times and never got to it, so let me pay this off. PepsiCo announced, PepsiCo, famously the company behind
Pepsi, I believe.
Pepsi, yes, but also
What?
the oft-forgotten clear cola crystal Pepsi.
Oh, right.
The one that had the awesome Van Halen song as the earworm of an advertisement for. They use Right Now by Van Halen. Come tomorrow. It was like Right Now you should be drinking clear cola crystal Pepsi.
Damn right.
I bring up the clear one because they're doing this with snacks now. They announced Thursday that its Cheetos and Doritos brands will be offering colorless alternatives.
What?
No.
I've read before that the color of Cheetos and Doritos has nothing to do with the flavor. And I think that's what they're trying to convey here. That the powder that's added to make Cheetos orange and Doritos,
That red number 7 or something?
whatever it is, depending on what Doritos you're having, they're different colors. But
If you get the Doritos, like the baked Doritos, or the ones that are supposed to be healthy and organic, there's almost no color to them at all.
Right.
So that
Well,
makes sense.
The company says in a press release the new snack products will be made without artificial flavors or dyes, which is so
Is it
hot
going to be
right
any
now.
good?
So hot right now. They say it tastes the same.
Yeah, okay.
They're calling them simply NKD or naked, I'm guessing.
Oh, naked.
No color, no artificial flavor, same intensity. That's simply naked. Doritos and Cheetos are pioneering a snacking revolution or renaissance, if you will, reinventing the iconic and most famous brands to deliver options with the bold flavors fans know and love, now without any colors or artificial flavor. And I think if you bring up the picture of them, let me
Cool.
see if I can get Doritos
So
naked.
we're going from Frosted Flakes to
Flakes.
Yeah. And
that no one likes, and you put sugar in them anyway.
they say it's going to taste the same. But I don't
guess
know.
we'll have
I
to
don't
take
have
their
this-
word for it.
I don't have my screen shared anymore, so we are going to have to take their word for it. But the product comes amid pressure by federal regulators, including U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who says the government will phase out petroleum-based synthetic dyes.
We're going to coat the Doritos in nicotine dust, actually. They'll be healthier and keep you awake all night.
Tucker Carlson will be on board. It also comes amid broader concerns from parents and some scientists saying food dyes are harmful to the children. So they're doing the same thing they did with Pepsi, but this time it'll be with the Doritos and the Cheetos. I think, though...
I can't do it.
It hurts.
Don't try. It hurts too much. I don't even want to try to do it.
Yeah, you don't want to try to get on my level, Puck. Come here,
Sure.
I'll fight you in my
You're
jeans.
right. That's exactly, old man, what I was thinking here.
That's right. Let's do push-ups.
But no, they're doing the same thing they did with the clear Pepsi. However, I do wonder if they taste the same. Isn't that a cleaner eat then?
You're a cleaner eat. What are you talking about?
It's cleaner. Like you're not getting the coloring stuff all over your hands.
Oh, no,
Like
you still have the powder.
No, that's the powder's what makes it like the Cheetos orange. They're supposed to taste the same without having the orange, and so it would be less powder.
It would be a colorless powder.
Maybe. I just know that my wife does that thing where people eat the Cheetos with chopsticks.
Oh, does
because
she?
it's cleaner. Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep the dust off your fingers.
It's something she learned on, and I hate to bring this up. She learned it on TikTok, I think. I'm very sorry.
Oh my god.
Let's do the final dispatches. I don't have the song, but it's about Sean, not me. I'm going to play, actually, I'm probably just going to play one because we're running out of time.
I have a lot of time.
Here is Floridian Kelly with a dispatch.
Good afternoon, News Junkies. Sea Lane.
they are a lot closer to the satellites and Starlink, especially on the space station. So I would think their internet is fantastic.
You would think?
Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
You would think that's the case.
Me thinks so, too.
But the satellites typically point straight down at the Earth, and so it's not as simple.
Don't actually the British lady.
I'm not actually the British lady. I don't have time to actually the British lady. But let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ.
Thursday.
So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
Today I Learned for a Monday, November 17th, 2025. Today I Learned this show right here. Knight Rider. Today I learned in Knight Rider 2000, which was the sequel movie to the TV series. In that future, guns are banned and criminals are frozen for the duration of their sentences. A recent spate of killings brings Michael Knight back to fight for justice to team up once again with Kit, or K-I-T-T, but he was dismantled. Today I learned the word divorce didn't exist in Chinese until the 19th and early 20th centuries. Prior to that, the word most used often was dissolved. Men could dissolve a marriage under 7 specific conditions, while women had almost none. Sorry, women. And last but not least, today I learned this band right here. Round, round, get it right. I get it right. That is correct. Brian Wilson, the late Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys.
He's dead?
He is dead. Sorry to tell you. He wrote his first single, Surfin', for a high school music class and received an F for it. In 2018, the high school retroactively changed his grade to an A because why not? He's Brian Wilson.
And he's dead.
And now he's dead. But he got that A when he was very much alive. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Missy Nitty Show.